schedule right. Hey, Burleson, you're watching NorbCam.
NorbCam. You're watching NorbCam.
What's up, everybody? This is NorbCam coming at you. Game number 11. Seahawks versus Titans. Going to be watching this game together. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Good to be back in studio. Had our game last week on the road. We had our fundraising party over at Stimpy's. Some of you guys from around town here came to that. And while it was a successful event, we raised over $3,800 for Fans for Good. It was as you all know, brutal, well, I shouldn't say brutal, heartbreaking loss in a game where we were lucky just to be in that game against the Rams. Took it down to the final second. Jason Myers with a 61-yard field goal attempt that just fell a little bit wide and short. That's twice in 3 years that we've had a game against the Rams come down to a field goal that would have won us the game. And remember, 2 years ago, that was a game that we didn't make the playoffs because we missed that kick. So, and then last year, a loss to the Rams at home that we should have won also cost us the playoffs last year. So really, the Rams have been our thorn in our side. I hope it's not another case of, it coming down to the final season. We look back and go, man, if only we had taken that game, we would have totally had a different result. But early enough that we can still do something about it. Audio crackly? Well, that's not good. Let me try to reset my sound device here. I hope that's not the case. I might lose you for a minute. Stand by. Check 1, 2, 3. All right, am I coming in? Am I coming in here? Hello, testing. How's that? That sound better? Can somebody verify? How's the sound coming out to you guys? Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. Somebody in the chat, give me a thumbs up or a good if we are good. Testing 1, 2, 3. I still hear it. I still hear the crackling. Well, that's discerning. Let me see if I can figure it out here. Anybody else getting a crackle? Let me see if I can figure it out on my own system in here. That's never a good thing. Let's see. Oh, it's crackly to you guys too. Well, that sucks. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Check. Testing 1, 2. All right. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of this. Let's turn that down there. How's that? Sounds good on my own internal. Oh, no, there is crackly. Eee, that's no good. All right, hang on a second. I've had this problem before. Tore my system up last time. And sometimes when it comes back together, it's not good. Hold on a second. How's that? Is that better? That seems better. No, it's still crackling a little bit, isn't it? Ooh, that's a bit of crackle. Well, that sucks. I didn't have that problem for a while. Let me try one more thing. Nothing like troubleshooting in the middle of a live stream. Hang on. this. Testing 1, 2, 3. How's that? Is that crackling on? I think it's better. I think it's better. Better? Yes? Better. Thank you. All right. That's what's great about, having you guys here on this. You guys can give me feedback and stuff live. Okay. All right. Now that things are working again. Welcome back to the show. Okay. Yay. Thank you. All right. So 6 minutes till kickoff. I don't even want to call this a trap game because we really have no business, even on a bad day, losing to this team. This is probably the worst team in the entire NFL. So we really should have no reason that we should even break a sweat with this game. But that could be the reason why we're scared, right? There are some things to be concerned about, and that would be health to the injury situation. We do have a few guys out. Torrey Horton, who just went on injury reserve, so he's going to be out for 4 weeks. That sucks big time. It's a good thing we got Rashid Shaheed. Rasheem Shaheed, right? I always keep getting his name wrong. Rasheem Shaheed. Basically kind of taking his place. And Tyrese Knight got a concussion last week. He had that vicious hit. It was just like head to head, bam! I couldn't believe both guys got up, but they did. And so we've got that issue. We've also got Julian Love is still out. Who else? We've got other guys who are still out too. Our offensive line is decimated. Sundell, our center, is out. Gray Zabel is not playing. Anthony Bradford. He's been a liability all year, but they're going to have to roll with him. Ernest Jones is questionable, but I think he's playing. This is a Fox game, by the way, Marcus. So we'll see how that goes. Just a second, please. I got the coffee. Okay. Let's turn this back up again. Okay. All right. Wait. Zabel is playing? He is playing? Oh, I thought he was out. Wow. That is a miracle. Holy cow. Okay. I take that back. I thought he was out. Okay. So kickoff is just a couple minutes away. Do I like 10 a.m. games? Selfishly, I don't mind them because the game's over and they feel like they'll get the whole rest of the day. And to be honest, Seattle's been pretty good in 10 a.m. games, even though it seems unfair schedule-wise, but they've actually done really well in the 10 a.m. slot. So it's not been an issue so far for us. Let's see. What was I going to say? But yeah, going back to this, the injury could be an issue, but I think if Seattle just plays their games, and really, everyone's been talking about it since the 4-turnover game against the Rams. The turnovers are the only thing that could make this game more interesting than it should be, right? We've had kind of a flurry of turnovers over the last few games. It didn't really matter against the Cardinals game because we were blowing them out so bad so early. But if you start at that one point in the third quarter, I was like, this might become a game. We're up 35-0, and this could become a game if our defense doesn't make a stop here. And luckily they did. But because of the turnovers, that's what kept it close. So this should be a blowout if both teams just play the way they are, and you take away the wild card of a turnover. So that's one thing that could suddenly throw things the way that it shouldn't be. So hopefully that it doesn't become an issue. I'm sure there'll be a lot of emphasis about protecting the football, not taking unnecessary risks, throwing it away versus forcing it. But you don't want to lose. You don't want him to either. You don't want Sam Darnold to play cautious either. Like not be confident and not take his shots when he gets the shots. So, we just want them to play their normal game. Just be smart with the football. Real quick, I just wanted to show you my prediction video. You might have seen it already if you're on social media. But this is my prediction of this Titans game. Here you go.
It's 10 a.m. Sunday. It's 65 degrees. Yeah, the Lord got lock it, but it won't be what they need. Let's go. He's trying to Several thousand fans must get quiet in the stands. Got an army full of 12, they the best fans in the land.
There you go. So that was that's my prediction anyway. A lot higher score. There's actually I did this back in August, so a lot of people say, "Hey, Lockett's not on the Titans anymore. Went to the Raiders." I was like, I know that now, but that was back in August. That was not the case. So, and I think I gave them way too much credit, making that they were going to get 24 points. They should stay under 10 in this game. But I think our score could be very accurate. It could be a 30-plus game for us. Let's just hope. We're not overconfident about this one. Yeah, and by the way, shout out where you guys are watching from. Not name, but city and state, or city and country, wherever you're watching from. And then I will be bringing up the Discord.
You're going to stay in the car.
Oh, I do have the Discord.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Discord is in here. Hey, guys. I didn't realize I had that up. There you go. Oh, let's just take a quick shout out to it. I got to put my headphones on to do it, though.
If you need me some reason, call me on the phone.
I will.
If you want to join, the Discord link is down below. Hey, guys.
The guy that pulled out.
Because I'm
You guys
on
hear
the
me?
phone and I'm like, what the hell?
There you are. What's happening? I got Jade in the house. Hey, Jade.
Hi.
How you doing?
Yeah, it's a little different. I thought Lockett would still be on the team with the Titans, but
Yeah, I know. And then I thought after he
I was like,
after he
oh,
left, I thought,
Raiders?
he
I'm like,
wants to come back
what?
to Seattle, but Seattle didn't have any business with that. And then he ends up
Yeah,
with
well,
Seattle
I'm like,
South
Seattle,
or Seattle Vegas.
please open the door.
What's that?
Yeah, I was like, can Seattle please open the door? Because I've been talking to my server and they're all like, please come home, Tyler, please come home. And
Yeah, symbolically it'd be nice to have him back, but the reality is, even if we brought him back for a cheap price, where's he going to fit in this? In the hierarchy
Yeah,
of the
unless,
of the
somebody
roster, whose
like-
spot is he going to take? Now, of course, with all these injuries, maybe he would find a spot in there. But we got Shaheed, we've got Cooper Kupp, we've got Torrey Horton's supposed to be in there, of course, and then of course JSN. So I mean, it'd be hard to kind of justify bringing him on just to have him sit on the bench, but. He'll come and retire as a Seahawk eventually.
I didn't know you were at Stimpy's the last game. I was like, oh my God, because I didn't see anything.
Oh, yeah. I was posted all over, I was definitely on over Facebook and social media, but we've done it once a year now. We've done it. So third year. So we'll probably keep going with that. But anyway, I'm going to check back with you guys in a little bit. The game is about to start, so here we go. We'll talk with Discord. If you want to join in and be part of the conversation, you can do so on that link you see on the screen. Okay. I actually went to Tennessee. This is 2017. I actually went to this game. Went with my dad. We went to Tennessee to check out the Elvis Museum, Graceland. We made a little Tennessee trip out of it. Went to Memphis, and then we drove, met some friends of ours, Rome de la Salas and his wife and his son. Met up with them, and then we went to the game in... what's this field? Nissan Field or whatever the Tennessee Titans home is. And went to that game. And I tore my hamstring the week before the game doing a Bruno Mars performance. And I tore my left hamstring. It was all blood. There was a big bruise on the back of my hamstring, which often happens when you tear a muscle. And I didn't know if I could fly to go to the game, but I went anyway. And I had to hobble around on crutches. It was not a fun trip. And we lost that game too. So not a fond memory of going to Tennessee, but hopefully it'll be a good memory today. All right, so Seattle won the toss and will kick. So here we go. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We are about to be underway here. Let me take my headphones off while it's just the game. And here we go. Kick. Ball is going to land in the 10-yard line. That's the 15. Outside the numbers, 25-30, and tackled about the 33-yard line. Pretty good return. It was kind of a short kick for Jason Myers. Usually pretty good at kicking it within the 10-yard line. So Cam Ward, number one pick, leading the field, and a team that is not good. Our defense should be able to feast on these guys, theoretically. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line. Under center is Ward. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. It's going to be a handoff to the tailback, off left side. Boom! Hit by Nwosu. Gets about 3, maybe 4. It'll be second down and 6 coming up. Again, let me know where you guys are watching from. City and state, city and country. Like Jeff Jones from Flint, Michigan. Tyler Morano from Long Island, New York. Twin Spirit from Bliss, Idaho. Let's see who's watching from the farthest. I know Andrew A. from Mock, Georgia. Which you should be getting your merch soon. I didn't realize how long it was taking, but it's close. 2nd and 7. It was a 3-yard game. Ward to throw. Looks right. Steps up. He's going to run. And he's got a pump fake, and he's still going out to the 50, and he slides for a first down. Got about 17 on that play. Good pump fake there. Got him an extra 6-7 yards. It's like it's always funny to me when they pump fake past the line of scrimmage. It's not like they can do anything with that. Oh, we got O'Connell playing linebacker now because is Ernest Jones definitely out? O'Connell fell for the pump fake. The beyond the line of scrimmage pump fake. 13:40 left in the first quarter. As you can see the scoreboard down below. It's a run for about 3 yards again into Seattle territory at the 47. And it'll be second down and 7. 6-7. I. Anderson, 7896 from Kansas City, Missouri. Jim Scheidt from Ballard. Brian Gorby from Fort Hood, Texas. Eli Walker from Redmond, Oregon. Here you go. 2nd and 7, ball at the Seattle 47. We do not want these guys to score on their opening drive. Jet sweep on the right side. Gets block, and he's out short of the line to gain by about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3. Linda M. of Linda Mo for Wellness. Hi from Lakewood, Washington. Barbara Anislin from Webster, Texas. Defense not looking so good. Oh, Ernest Jones is out indeed. And Tyrese Knight. So basically we got 2 backups at linebacker. Although Drake Thomas is still in there. He's been proven to be a pretty good guy filling in for Tyrese Knight and Ernest Jones. Crucial down 3rd and 2 actually at the 42-yard line. Love to get a stop here. Cam to throw. Turn around. Incomplete. Intended for number 17. No penalty flags. It'll be 4th and 2. So decision time for the Titans. If you're Tennessee and got nothing to lose here anyway, why not go for it? I mean, it'd be a 57. Now it'd be about a 59-yard field goal from here. Good coverage by Woolen sticking that arm out. So 4th and 2. Big. This would be a huge stop for the D if they can get this right here. Here we go. Ward under center. 2 receivers either side. He's going to step up, throw. He's got him. Tight end on a crosser to the 33. He needed 2, and he got 10. Boy, Ward is matriculating this team down the field. Play action fake, and he just it was just crossing routes, and they kind of defenders get kind of gummed up in the traffic, and one of them breaks free. First down handoff off the move goes off tackle right side. Oh, met by O'Connell and maybe a half a yard. Big hit. Nice tackle by O'Connell, filling in for the injured Tyrese Knight. Boom! Good tackle, bro. Witherspoon as well on the legs. Jason Wilson. We could have had Jalen Carter. Would you trade? That was the year we got. We could have gotten Carter. We went for Witherspoon. If you go back in time, would you switch that? Here you go. Ward in the gun. 2 receivers left. 1 right snap. Looks right. Still looking right. Now, still all kinds of time. Now 5 steps and flush out of the pocket. Oh, he goes. Oh, he gets the throw off. Oh my God! First down to the 20-yard line. He was sacked, and before he hit the ground, though, he got it off to his receiver. and is able to run for a first down. I thought he was going down and did not hit the ground before he got rid of that ball. Nice play by Ward to make something out of it. Just before he drops, the Marcus Lawrence had him, but the receiver broke free right there. Actually, Witherspoon was on him, but then in the scrambling, he just went from left to right, found some room, and they got the first down. Oh my God, they're scoring range already. 5-minute drive so far to start this game. Field goal range, definitely. Now they got to worry about keeping him out of the end zone. Ward bootlegs right, under pressure, and he just throws into the dirt. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. The clock stops with 10:02. Marcus, I like the negativity. So intense. So nice our defense forgot how to play against the worst team. This is that whole thing, when you're playing a team that's so bad, they're usually never as bad as they look like they're going to be. And then the best teams aren't always as great as they appear that they should be. It's never as good as advertised and never as bad as advertised. Pitch to the right. Come on. Flush him out. Nah, there you go. Nice job by Boyamafi, and a flag down, first flag of the game, as he forces him out of down on a pitch to the right side. But who's the flag on? Offside. Oh my God, he's serious. Made a great play and they give up 5 yards because somebody was offside. I don't think anybody jumped. Were they just lined up in the neutral zone? Oh man. They finally make a great stop. I think they might have lost yards. Instead, we give them free 5. A lot of people here, Marcus, Jason Wolf, hating on Witherspoon. Overrated question? Double stacked receivers on either side, Ward in the gun with a single set back to his left. He's going to throw. Looks right, still dropping back, shifts to his left. He's going to run for it, and he's going to get it. No, he'll slide just short of the sticks. Should be 3rd and 1. But inching closer to the 10-yard line. Man, they might score a touchdown, this freaking thing. Carl from Kasilov, Alaska. Ward is playing pretty well. I mean, if I watched this and didn't know anything about the standings or anything, I'd be going, this team was pretty good. What are they, division leaders? 3rd and inches, less than a yard. They go under center in an offset eye. I expect a handoff. They do. Up the middle, first down to the 10, pushing down to the 9. 1st and goal. I'm telling you, the injury was going to concern. There's Jones not being in there is a big loss. Know what to say about this so far. The hell, man. Did Seattle go into this game? Remember last year when they had the Giants? The Giants were the crappy team, and we felt like the Seattle was looking ahead to the 49ers the following week. Jet sweep, got him! DeMarcus Lawrence just levels him in the backfield, loses about 5 yards on a little toss jet sweep to the right, and nobody blocked Lawrence. He was unabated. Bam! Ooh, I don't think he was down, unless his elbow touched. His knees never hit the ground. Probably his elbow touched down. Because like that Ken Walker play last year with the Detroit Lion game. He kind of got taken down and he flipped up backwards. He flipped back up, right side up, and he ended up getting like 5 yards out of the play. Never touched the ground. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Change of play. Ward in the gun. Single step back to the right. He's going to throw. Looking. Throws. Fires. Complete to the 3. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. And now we got to find a way to keep him out of the end zone and force a field goal. That's a low throw. Somebody could have gotten their hands up. Somebody at the line could have knocked it down. They did do that more often. A lot of times linemen aren't in the play because they're blocked out. But if they just get their hands up, they can knock that ball down and potentially pop it up for interception. But even if you're beat, doesn't mean you can't affect the play. Oh, man, if they score a touchdown here, damn. Third and goal from the 3-yard line. Motion to the right. It's going to be a fake pitch. Looking. Rolls right. Ward still looking. Under pressure. Uchenna chasing. Bang! And O'Connell hits him. It's technically a sack as he hits behind the line of scrimmage. Surprised he didn't just throw it away. Should have just thrown it away. It's 4th and goal at the 4, and I think they will have to punt. Thank goodness. Good pursuit and discipline by Uchenna Nwosu, not letting him have that angle. And then O'Connell coming in there from behind in pursuit to take him down. Here we go. 4th and goal. They will attempt the field goal to try to put 3 on the board early here in the first quarter. The 22-yard field goal attempt. It'd be funny if they miss it. Snap, hold, kick is good. So Titans are on the board 3-0. Seattle will get the ball after the break. Long drive, almost 6-minute drive. Okay, I want to show you guys another video. I did not post this just because I knew people would get mad, but I didn't post my individual video of the Rams game because I actually did. Again, this is going back to August, but I predicted a Seahawks loss to the Rams, and if you listen to the lyrics of this video, it's eerily close to what actually happened. Watch.
No, that's that first back, but face came in place. Hawks defense on attack, up. Y'all told me it looks bad. Kyron on the ground, and he hitting every cab, up. Who could torsion us with them routes right now? Fonte too, that's a nightmare crowd. Got dark thoughts, let us hear some now. Rams putting points up on ya. I see end cells too, haven't reach them. Sean got motions and tricks, can't teach them. Oh, they got a squad, yeah, they team up. Damn, it feel like LA just steam us.
So I predicted a 30-27 loss. I predicted a little higher scoring game than it turned out to be. We ended up losing to 21-19, but it still was a field goal difference. But kind of hit a lot of points in there. Stafford, he didn't have a great game. He did throw for, he had a couple touchdowns, 2 touchdowns. Puka Nacua was leading receiver. I gave him props. Kyron Williams, he ran well. I gave him props in advance. Show that interception that we had. Interceptions were, not just 1, not just 2, not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 interceptions. So I didn't show that video. I didn't want to get flack because I know people often who don't know that I've been doing this for like 11 years think that if I put a video predicting that the Seahawks are going to lose, that I'm some kind of not a true fan or something. Unless you predict the Seahawks are going to go undefeated, or any team's going to go undefeated, if you are going to predict your win-loss record, there's going to be some losses on there. And so, that's what I had. So, that's kind of just the way it rolls. But anyway, so hopefully after this, Seahawks obviously got to respond. And we've got to, defense is going to have to make adjustments. And we're going to not turn the ball over. Just showing a replay of this previous play.
But this is why this is such an impressive job by Cam Ward. You just don't feel comfortable turning it loose into either one of those options. And the biggest thing to keep don't give up those points. It was a great offensive drive to start this game. It created some positive momentum. And let's see if we can just continue that. Let's let our defense get out onto the field now and see how they do on their first series against this Seattle offense. Is that the longest drive by time this season?
Boom. Here's the kick. It's going to land at the 12, about the 10-yard line. Cody White with the return. He runs into his own guy at the 26. And Brady Russell actually was the guy he ran into. He got tackled shortly after that. Okay. So Seahawks just need to establish a nice drive here. I'd love the touchdown, obviously, to take the lead. Need the field goal to keep up. But I just want to see a nice smooth, efficient, mistake, turnover-free drive that eats up a good chunk of time here. So, I mean, credit to the Titans. I mean, look, there's only 5:45 left in the first quarter. I mean, more than is somebody hurt? Somebody's down. We didn't show who it was. But 5:45 left. I mean, that if you're the team that is expected to lose, the best thing you can do is keep the other team that's supposed to win off the field. And they just did that. They just drained 10 minutes off this clock. I mean, that's nuts. 9 minutes in reality, but still, that's a 9-minute drive. That's way too long. So, for multiple reasons, the Seahawks got to have a good drive here because, A, the defense is going to already be gassed from being on the field that long. Last thing you want to do is send them right back out there. So we need a drive that ends in points here. There's unfortunate penalties there, like the offside one. My dad is unfortunately couldn't join me today. Eric, he had a meeting he had to attend to, so he is not with me today. Somebody asked me about the Falcons game, Marcus. So me and my dad were planning to go to the Falcons game. We were invited by Sports Live and the ATL, David, to join him, and we had bought our tickets and everything. But then this film documentary project that I had been working on for the past year and a half, it's been a huge one, and we're in the final stages of it. Final delivery is coming up, which means it'll be officially in the hands. It's an ABC Hulu project, which once it's cat's out of the bag, I can talk all about my role in it. But I'm an editor. I'm the editor on the show. But I'm kind of waiting before I actually officially say what it's about. But it'll be one of the biggest projects that I've ever been a part of, and it's been quite the job. But anyway, as it ties into this Falcons game, the delivery was supposed to be right before we went on this trip, and due to schedules adjusting, it got pushed back to the following week, which requires me to do some more last-minute work on it, and unfortunately, it crosses over into the week that we were going to go to Atlanta. So, our first time to Atlanta is going to have to be another day. So, unfortunately, I could not make that Thanksgiving. Oh, it's a Seahawks who's down. Number 44, Surratt, was injured on that kickoff return. Good to see Jake Bobo back on the field again. I wonder if he'll be active. Oh, here we go. Sam under center. Motion cup to the right side. Snap. It's going to be a handoff to K9. Big hole at the left side. Got the corner. 30, 35 first down, or close to it. 10-yard run by Walker. That's what we need to do is get that running game going. That was about 10 yards. Got right to the stick. Big hole. Look at that massive hole. And a good block by the receiver in Jigba off the left side. I mean, he had a huge gap. Walker kind of started right, then cut back. No, flag. After. Ooh, unnecessary on the Titans. So tack on 15. So that's going to be a net gain of 25 yards on the first play of the game for the Seattle offense. And that'll bring the ball all the way out to midfield. We should be about midfield, maybe slightly beyond. So we'll take it with 5:39 left in the first quarter.
The defense, who, when you watch on tape, they're a blue-collar group. They got Jeff Simmons out there. He's their big star. But they got some good players around Jeff. You expect them to be able to take some of that momentum that they continue it, and they come out, they give up an explosive run, and then they put 15 yards on top of that.
All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 48-yard line of Tennessee. Darnold under center, motioning Jigba to the near side on the left. Seahawks are going right to left. Handoff, nope, play action. Darnold, come on, Darnold. Okay, smartly just gets rid of it. He was trying to go to Jigba on the right, but I don't think it was there, so he just buries it in the ground to live to see another down. 2nd and 10. Packers and Vikings highlight. Looks like Packers are going to be on the board here, 7-3, taking the lead against the Vikings at home in Lambeau. So here you go, 2nd and 10, ball at the 48-yard line of Tennessee. Darnold in the gun for the first time today. Motion Shaheed to the near side. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Single setback is Walker. Snap. Blitz coming. Picked up. Thrown. Complete. This is A.J. Barner for about 7, make it 6, out to about the 43-yard line. We 3rd down and 4. So Sam Darnold is first with 9.3 yards per attempt, second in completion percentage. He's also tied for the most in terms of turnovers at 14. So that's the one stat you don't want to be at the top of the leaderboard for. Third and 4. Need to get to the 39-yard line for a first down. Darnold empty. Motioning Jigba to the right side. 2 receivers. 3 receivers right, 1 left. False start. God dang it. Now it's going to be 3rd and 8. Charles Cross, I think, was the guilty party. Yep. I can't believe Gray Zabel's actually out there after that knee injury. So 3rd and 9, actually. Well, that changes things drastically. He just flinched. Just a little shift in his feet. 3rd and 9. Look to JSN for the pass. 3 receivers right. JSN isolated on the near side on the left. Charbonnet in the backfield. Blitz coming. Picked up. Steps up, throws to Barner on the right side. He's got a first down and more. To the 35. Still going to the 33-yard line. And that's a first down as he does a marine crawl after the catch. Barner was big last week. Got 10 receptions. We had a blitz off the corner. It was picked up by Charbonnet. He steps up and he throws, hits Barner, leaking out of the backfield, and doesn't come down until he gets to the 33-yard line. Big play right there. Big time Barner right here. I don't know if we'll be doing any barnyard plays, the old, tush push with Barner. Here we go. Ball at the 34-yard line. Seattle on the move. I formation. Nick Callerup, the backup tight end on the right side. Kenneth Walker. Oh, God. He's going to lose. Whoa, how did he get out of that? He looked like he was going to lose 5, and he somehow gained a yard. He just kept moving around, and eventually broke free. So we're fortunate that Gray Zabel, I don't know how he got back to this game. That is incredible after that, what looked like going to be a potentially long-lasting knee injury. So we're really only down a center now, so I'm glad to see that. Tight end, we lost, Eric Saubert a while back, so Callerup is the 3rd tight end. Here we go. It's Milroe. He's got 4 yards, 5 to the 28-yard line. The old trick play, going back to our old ways. Remember that we were doing that in the early part of the season? They'd throw Milroe in for a random play just like that. And we've had a couple of them that just didn't work out. One that didn't go well. Then he pitched a ball back and he ended up fumbling it and caused a turnover. And I think that was against Tampa Bay, I think. This time, he actually got positive yards, so 2nd down and 5. I've not seen Milroe in a while. He's been kind of inactive too, so back up in the backup position, able to add a little bit there. Darnold back in there, throws. Oh, God! That was almost intercepted. Intended for Walker on the right side, and it's 4th down. It's 4th down already? Already 4th and 5? What did I miss? I thought we had another down. That was almost intercepted. He underthrew the ball, intended for Walker. He wouldn't have gotten the first down anyway, but he underthrew that ball to the cornerback side. That was if Walker doesn't break that ball up, that's a pick 6. Kenneth Walker actually was playing defense on that one. 47-yard attempt to try to tie this game up with 2:18 left in the first quarter. Jason Myers was hit 4 last week and just didn't hit 5. Kick 47. That looks pretty good. It is good. Thanks, Dave Newhouse. You're not supposed to be talking, though. All right, so let's see here. Turn that down a little bit here. Okay, tie game 3-3 against the worst team in the NFL. It's okay. We'll be all right. But Definitely not the way you kind of planned this game to go. I put it in the chat. Let's see. I had, of course, the votes going down. I had a poll in the chat asking, do you guys think the Seahawks will score more than 27 points? 89. At one point, 100% of you said that we would. Now it's 89% saying yes, 11% saying no. B58 Ramirez, I do not trust Darnold no more. We're all suffering from the Sam Darnold PTSD feeling right now. Let's go to the Discord real quick and see who's in there. Have a quick little chat, quick little conversation about what's going on here.
Worse, Ma.
Jade's back in the house. Jade, what's up? She's like, what are you looking at?
No, because my mom's in the room with me.
Oh, hi, Mom.
What are you afraid to say? No, Mom, nothing. What? No, I'm just going to ask you, where the hell do I put the coat?
Does she feel confident the Seahawks are going to get a win today?
I hope we can. I mean, it's the Titans. I don't want to lose to a garbage team.
Yeah, well, we're tied 3-3 to a garbage team right now. Hey, we've got Henry. We got Henry from New Zealand, and we've also got, who's this other guy who's got the soccer ball?
Oh, it's me, bro. Come on up.
What's going on, man? What are you doing? Where are you at?
That's Adam. That's the World Series champ.
I'm just chilling, you know. This ball's kind of flat, so I'm just playing around with it.
Where are you? In a stadium somewhere?
Nah, I'm in my house.
What's this? Are you under some kind of tent or something? What is that?
No.
You in a dome? What is that structure you're under? Oh,
no.
it is a tent.
It's a tent.
Okay, all right. I was like, that does not seem like a house. Where do you live?
Cali.
Where?
California, but like in the Los Angeles County area.
Oh, okay, that's right. You're the LA Dodger guy, right? And Henry, how you doing, man?
I'm good.
Okay, all right. I haven't talked to you in a while.
Also,
oh, he just fumbled that kick out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Okay, there you go, Jason Myers. That's a great kick. That's going to set the Titans way back field position-wise. That's a good start. All right, let me check with y'all back in a second. Get back to this game here. Okay, oh, that's a great kick. That's a great kick. Now defense could feast here. If they can get a stop. See, he makes the catch, and then he drops it, and it goes out of bounds at the 3-yard line. That is great for Seattle. Now, if the defense can get a stop early, they will look at the ball in great field position. All right, here we go. Defense, time to feast. Ball at their own 3-yard line. Ward under center with 2 tight ends, single receiver on the left, and a single setback in the middle of his own end zone. Snap. Hand off in the middle. Gets about 4, 5. Yeah, they're getting penetration there in the middle of the field. They have not been really that solid against the running game. They've been able to move the ball on the ground and in the air, but the runs have been pretty effective with the exception of I think the one scramble that was a negative play. And then when we did get a negative stop, it was offside. So 2nd down and about 4. It is 2nd and 4 out to about the 8-yard line, 9-yard line. Snap, another run up the middle. Get him! Ooh, that's a good tackle. Stonewalled at the 10 and a flag right at the line of scrimmage. Came in late. Eamon Worry with the hit. Eamon Worry's a beast. Come on, be holding. We'll take holding. Or is it? Oh, maybe it was O'Donnell again. O'Donnell's playing pretty well today. He's had a couple of nice tackles. What's the flag?
If they decline, it'll be 3rd and 3. If they accept, it'll be half the distance. Personal foul.
Oh, it's a chop block. They're going to decline it because it's not really giving them much yards because they're so backed up. It would have only been like a 3-yard, 4-yard penalty. So instead, they decided to just decline it. And they'll take the down and the play. Oh yeah, it wasn't Eamon Worry. It was O'Connell. Eamon Worry was the victim of the chop block. So big play right here to get a stop. 3rd and 3, and that would give Seattle a great field position if we can get a stop right here. Ward in the gun with a single setback to his right. Motion number 85, still on the right side with 2 receivers on the left. He drops back. He's going to roll right. Looking, throws. God dang it, complete. Oh, God. To the 30 and a late hit out of bounds, but they're not going to throw a flag, or do they? 20-something yards on that play. Jesus, what the hell? Less than a minute left. Ward playing like freaking Tom Brady out here, and the receiver's getting open. Josh Jobe and Kobe Bryant comes in late to make the hit, but not after he gets all the way past the 30-yard line on a huge pass play. We're giving up chunks here. And once again, another drive that's looking to eat up clock. Whistle blows with 32 seconds. Oh, 12 players in the huddle on Tennessee, so that's sending them back. So that'll negate 5 yards, make it 1st and 15. Come on, D. Let these guys run free. I mean, he's looking better than Stafford last week. Stafford, other than the short fields we gave him, he did not have a lot of long drives like this. Handoff to the right side. Oh, cuts back, and he's got room. Jeez. Gets about 10 out to the 40, and another flag. Come on, put it on him. Okada's pointing to the on the offensive side. Could it be a hold? It looks like it's gonna be a hold. It is. So there's another one. 5 yards on the first play, minus 10 on the hold. That's gonna make it 1st and 25. So 1 step forward, 2 steps back for the Titans. They're going the wrong direction here. Like eating away at that play that just gave them all the yardage. That brings them back to about halfway where they were to begin with. 6 seconds out, the clock will run, and that's the end of the first quarter. So after 1, it's a low-scoring 3-3 game, and Titans with the football with a chunk of yards to go after we come back from the break. All right. Now we should go to this commercial break. I do want to mention a quick public service announcement. So, last week when we had our fundraiser at Stimpy's to watch the Rams game, it's for our charity Fans for Good. And for those of you who don't know what we do, we raise money, and then every year, especially during this time of the year, the holidays, we give away $250 grants to holiday grants to families in need. And the way we determine those families is we actually ask people like you on social media to submit family that you think is deserving. And we try not to make it a self-nomination thing. We want it to be a thing like a family who's could use some help, and then you submit their name and tell them some information why they need it. John McKee, thanks for the subscription. Appreciate it. So I'm going to put the website in here. It's Fans for Good, so... There we go. So I just put in there fansforgood.org. So, and then if you go to holiday grants, then you just fill out the form and put down the name that you want to nominate, some contact information, and just explain why you feel that they deserve a grant. And then we close nominations on December 12th. So December 12th is our cutoff date. We started back in November 12th, so it's been going for a little over 10 days. So this is the time. So we take all those nominations, we evaluate them, and then we send them out a gift card worth up to $250 that they can use for whatever they need, food, gifts, things like that. And then in addition to that, we also help cancer patients here in the local area. We work through Swedish Hospital, and the social workers there give us names of families that are in their battles for cancer, and they give us basically a list of things, wish lists for the holidays. And it could be, again, similar things, groceries, supplies, clothing, wish lists for the kids. There's certain toys and things that they like. That way, because they're busy fighting their fight against cancer. So we just try to help them not have to worry about a few extra things so they can, just focus on their fight. So, right, here we go. Back to the game. I sure appreciate it. So if you guys would like to contribute to that, again, the website is there, fansforgood.org. First down at 25. Here as we start the second quarter, 3-3 game, and Titans back to their 20-yard line when they were about to the 35. Handoff on the left side. Come on, string him out. Don't give him the edge. Yeah! Taking out the 15-yard line. Drake Thomas with a tackle for loss. They strung that out perfectly. Now it's going to be second and 30? Second and down and 30? They are going the wrong direction, which we like. Witherspoon also part of that play. He basically went down low and kept him from being able to keep going, and then with Drake Thomas delivered the hit. Drake Thomas has been a pleasant surprise in this 2025 campaign, stepping up. Second and 29, ball at the 15-yard line. Ward in the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Oh, sorry, 1 left, 2 right. Drops back, deep drop. Under pressure, though, throws it outlet to the near side. Come on, hit him. Out at the 26-yard line, so they get about 13 of it back. It's going to be third and about 16? 19. So now an opportunity to get this ball back and with decent field position, but they got to get a stop here as the ball is at the 25-yard line. So here's our injured players. There's Jones out with a knee, Tyrese Knight with concussion, and now Chaz Surratt injured on the special teams kick return. 3rd and 19. Come on, there's no reason not to get this ball here. 4 receivers on the right, 1 to the left, empty. Bubble screen right side. Get him. Come on. There you go. Tackle him now. Oh my God, he's still going. What the hell? Oh my God. What? Jeez. Gets all the way around to the other side, but luckily, short of the line to gain, it'll be 4th down and about 8 or 9, I think. But he got a pretty good chunk on that one. I thought it was going down. He had 4 receivers on the right. They just basically created a wall. And then it looked like they're going to have him bottled up, but he somehow escapes the tackle of DeMarcus Lawrence, and he just starts going all the way to the other side. Unfortunately, Eamon Warrior in pursuit. Good pursuit. Eamon Warrior's a fast dude, man. He caught him from behind and didn't have to wait for pursuit. So it was 4th and 7, so still have to punt. Just gave a little bit more than I was hoping for at that moment. Oh, Hecker. I think it's Evan Hecker. He used to punt for the Rams. Former quarterback. He used to kill us with trick plays. Oh, Shaheed. Got room. 30. Oh, still up. Down finally at the 34-yard line. A pretty good return of about 15 yards. I thought for a second he might have a lane to run through. Then it quickly closed and he got taken down. But now there's an opportunity for Seattle to take the lead on this drive here. Has JSN even had a catch today? I don't think he has. I do not think JSN's had a catch. So far he's hit Barner. It's been K9 and some runs, but I don't think JSN's had a catch yet.
He saved over $900 by switching.
As we have this timeout here. Where's Byron Murphy? He hasn't done anything since week 4. Picked him in the first round for what? Yeah, he's gotten a little quiet in the recent games. Jason Wolf, Witherspoon made a good play on that one run, cutting off the running back so that pursuit can come. He had a pass deflection. Nick Minori has 5 tackles so far today. Yeah, impressive. Yeah, Barner's didn't do another receiving. Shaheed's got one too, and Ken Walker's got. Shaheed and Walker both have runs. AJ Barner's the only receiver so far who's caught the ball. Connell with 3 tackles, Thomas with 3, Kobe Bryant and Josh Jobe. We need some more tackles by our front 4. Witherspoon with a tackle. Leonard Williams with 1. Wilson with 1. DeMarcus Lawrence. Okay, we need some runs, and we need a nice steady stream of offensive mistake-free plays. And don't put the ball in harm's way. Darnold, that was awfully close. That last pass to K9 could have been picked off. Hold on a sec. Close this door up. I finally fixed that door. That door has been squeaking for like, I don't know how many years now. I finally took some WD-40 to it. Squeak free. I remember walking out of this area. They're showing some scenic areas around downtown Tennessee. Nashville. All right, here we go. First and 10, out their own 33-yard line. Darnold to pitch to Njigba. Gets about 4 on a little end around. 2nd and 6. Now they're showing the Darnold, meltdowns in the big games. The 2 games last year when he was with the Vikings against the Lions, and then the Rams playoff loss, and then the Rams game last week. 2nd and 6, a 4-yard gain on that previous play. Ball at the 37-yard line. Darnold under center. Play action. He's going to throw. He's got time. Swings it to Arroyo, and he's going to be short by a yard. It'll be 3rd and 1. Could this be barnyard time? What they need to do, I like the barnyard AJ Barner tush push play, but one thing they don't do that the Eagles do, which they do better than anybody else, is nobody really pushes him from behind. They give it to Barner, and then he just runs kind of on his own. But they're not going to do the tush push here. It's going to be a tight formation, double tight ends, everybody stacked tight with JSN kind of off the edge on the right, handoff. Oh, it's quarterback sneak, and I think he got it. Oh, no, it's a flag. That might be procedure. It is freaking procedure. God dang it. Somebody jumped early. Somebody's asking about my Easley shirt. This is Brian Gorby. So in 2017, let me see when. Oh, it's Zabel. Zabel jumped early. The Eagles, though, the Eagles get away with that all the time. Lions jumping early. So now it's 3rd and 6. I was actually in 2017 at the Hall of Fame. I went there with Mama Blue. Mama Blue, I have a memorial patch right there, which you can get. And I'll tell you more about this. 3rd and 6, ball at the 37-yard line. Need to get to the 43. Got to be careful here. 3 receivers on the right side. Snap. Darnold to throw. Steps up. Goes deep, right side. He's got JSN. Caught! Touchdown, baby! He walks into the end zone. No flags. Touchdown, Seahawks!
Touchdown, Seahawks! Oh my Touchdown, Seahawks! Holy catfish! Are you kidding me?
Wow, that's what I'm saying. JSN, his first catch is a big one. He goes motion to the right side, just a straight up go route. Ooh, and JSN, he's done this before. He does a little thing where he puts his arm out and just gets, as the guy starts to come in, he does a little bit of push. It's not egregious, not like a push off, but he almost kind of like lets him come to him and then just a little bit of a spring action to give him that separation at the last second. Jason Myers, the extra point is good. And the Seahawks take a 10-3 lead. Darnold back in the saddle. There it is. There's a little bit of push off. But JSN with a big, what was that, 67 yards? 6-7. I don't know how many yards that was. That was huge. Woo! Okay. Yeah, everyone's blowing him up now. Demolition Twins, the best receiver in the league. JSN's the man. Let's go. 60. I just said 67. I know how many yards it was. 63 actually, but close enough. Yeah, I have a few of you guys. Jeannie, what's up? Got to hang out with Jeannie. Jeannie Renee, she got super chat up in here. Thanks, Jeannie. Right there. We got to hang out in California. I think it was the playoff game against the Vikings. I hung out in SoCal. Went to the famous Seahawks bar, the Backstage Bar and Grill in Los Angeles. I'd heard all about it and finally was invited to come down, and they put me up. Rosie and her husband put me up. Jeannie drove me around, and we had a great time. That bar was awesome. It's they packed the whole thing. It's this big Seahawks bar in Southern California, and they have a DJ out there. He does his stuff, and then place is just packed with Seahawks fans, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, we watched them beat the Vikings in that game. That was the ice game against the Vikings with the what's the guy's name? The kicker who missed the 17-yard kick wide left, who we eventually signed. 2015, I believe. But I remember the first thing, I hadn't been to LA in a while, and I remember I'd been playing a lot of Grand Theft Auto that year because I was using it. I learned Grand Theft Auto because I used it to make my Rivals video. That was after Super Bowl 49. And it was, for research purposes, I jumped into GTA. Of course, fell in love with the game and just played it like everybody else did. But I remember going to LA after playing the game and then suddenly discovering all these places that were, oh, hey, there's that one place in the game over here, and oh, that looks just like that. It's pretty wild how the game is so close to emulating and mapping the landscape of Los Angeles. All right, back to the game. 63 yards. Now he needs 37 more so he can get another 100-yard game. Chiefs are getting destroyed. Let me get my my app of all the other scores. Okay, he's taking up the goal line. Good kick. 10, 15, 20. Down the sideline. Out of bounds at the 30. Pretty good return. A 30-yard return. No flag. Yeah, there's no flag. Usually holding, but let's see what the call is. Pointing towards the Titans side. Indeed, it is. So that'll negate the 30-yard return and bring it back to somewhere around the 15, 20-yard line. All right, let's see the scores. Update you on the scores today. Giants over the Lions by 3. Steelers up 14-7 over the Bears. Patriots, wow, Bengals over the Patriots. The Red Hot Patriots 10-0. Packers over Vikings 7-3. Colts over the Chiefs 14-3. I don't want to say they're getting killed, but they're definitely down early. Interesting. Now, of course, we want the Rams to lose to the Bucks. Gotta get him! Oh, he got away, he's getting away. Okay, finally taken down by Byron Murphy. There you go, Byron Murphy. He did gain a gain of 3 yards, but they almost had him deep in their territory on the sack, but he got away somehow. It was Derek Hall just got away from him. Byron Murphy got off his block, took him down after a 3-yard scramble. Well, that should have been holding. He had Derek Hall grab with the jersey from behind. That should have been a hold. 2nd and 7 as we approach the 10-minute mark left in the first half. Ball at the 18-yard line. Snap. Blitz coming. Get him! Oh, yeah! Ty Okada, and a little help from Derek Thomas on the blitz, forced him inside on the handoff on the right side, and he gets a TFL. And that's going to be 3rd down and about 8 after the loss of 1. 10 minutes left to go in the first half. 3rd and 8. Oh, don't forget the Mama Blue story. Yes, I will ring that up. He's going to kill the play. 2 receivers on the left, 1 right. They got to get to the 35-yard line. Snap. They rush 5. Witherspoon in there. Pressure coming. Yeah! Down he goes at the 5. There you go. Witherspoon with the corner blitz. I think, and Byron Murphy, the two combined to take him down. Witherspoon off the right side. This time, they haven't been blitzing a lot, but this time they sent 6 or 5. And that's holding too, by the way. It's actually more of Byron Murphy, but Witherspoon really kind of got into his face and forced him to retreat. while being held, by the way. So now the ball's at the 5-yard line. The kicker, Evan Hecker, will be kicking out of the back of his end zone. We should get good field position. Boom! Let's see what kind of kick this is. It's short, talking to the 44. Shaheed to the 35, 30. Down to the 26-yard line. Seattle in business with 8:48 left in the first half. Seattle with a short field thanks to the penalties and a great stop by the defense. Now Seattle has a chance to put themselves in a great position where they should be. Nice return to Norb new face paint. I try to change up every game a little bit. All right, so they stay here. No timeout, no commercial. 10-3 the score. Seattle trying to go up 2 scores here as they're up by 7. Darnold in under center with K9 back in the backfield. Cup and JSN on the left, and Arroyo and Barner on the right. Kills the play. It's probably going to be a run here. Motion Arroyo. Handoff K9. Dancing and getting about a yard, and that's it. Second and 9. Shaheed is going to break one soon. I agree. Shaheed is like, he's kind of, Percy Harvin-ish. I don't know if he's as fast as Percy Harvin was, but he's got that explosiveness and that, like, you get him out in a lane somewhere on the pass, on a reception or anything, and he will just, he'll be off to the races. Just needs a gap and a chance. Here we go. 2 receivers either side. Shaheed and Cup on the right. JSN on the left. Motion Arroyo to the right side. He's going to throw. Looking. JSN. Complete. First down. Down to the 14-yard line. And that's good for another Seahawks. First down. I said not that much today. Maybe just not be hitting the button. Nice run. Nice route. Kind of goes out and then kind of curls on the in. Yes, and Jigma's really smart with his hands. He does enough to get separation. He even did it at the end there too. Kind of a little punch as he made his move. It's not enough to be pass interference, offensive, but enough to get a little bit of separation. That's all he needs. If Darnold puts the ball in the money. First down at the 14-yard line. Handoff K9, right side. He's gets the corner and gets about 4 and out of bounds. Second down and 6. Well, maybe that reality of hitting that 27-point over mark that I asked you guys about could become a lot more realistic if we can get a score here. Lyle Smith watching from North Texas. Thanks for joining the show. $6:50 left. Of course, you guys can see that right here. 10-3. Seahawks trying to add to this. Would love to make it 14-3. Motion and Jigba to the right side with Cup. Shaheed ISO to the left and K9 in the backfield. Darnold with a drop. Swings it to K9. He's got room to the left. Pushes the guy and he's out of bounds short of the line to gain. It's going to be 3rd and 1. That was a good play there. Darnold not forcing anything down the field if he didn't like it. Goes to his check down to K9 to get a chunk. John O'Brien, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Are they going to push it? It's going to be I formation. Oh, it is the Barner. Offside. He jumped. He's offside. That's going to be 1st and goal. He didn't have to run the play. He jumped early. Barner with the little trick. There you go. Offside for against the Titans. That's gonna be 1st and goal at about the 3-yard line. 1st and goal. The hard count by Barner. Anyways, when we've run this play, we never got to run it, but it seems like they don't really push him from behind. They run. Darnold stands back kind of like a safety valve, but nobody really pushes him. Like Philadelphia, the guy is like running back, I think, pushes him hard, but sometimes Barner's like the only guy pushing. He needs a little butt push. You use that tush push. Here we go. Under center, double tight ends on the right. Make it on the left. Snap. Hand off. K9. Oh, God. He gets hit in the backfield and loses 3. Immediately hit as soon as he gets the ball. That's off of probably Bradford's side. Let's see. Who makes penetration? Or is it on the left? Yeah, right side. Get through between the guard and tackle. And over the center. That was the biggest problem. No push from the center. I mean, it was like he wasn't even there. He just swum around the center and got through. You guys got to quit whiffing on these blocks. 2nd and goal from now the 6-yard line. They just lost 3 on that play. 2 receivers on the left. 2 tight ends on the right. Motion cup to the right. He's going to throw. Looking. Doesn't like it. Rolls left. He's got room. Fires. Ah! It's in the air. Oh, my God. Intended for Barner. Ball popped in the air to be intercepted. Luckily, it did not. 3rd down and goal from the 6. Oh, I think it's Cody Barton. I forgot Cody Barton's with the Titans, too. I think. Ooh, that's dangerous, man. He was not open. Darnold, who are you throwing to? You're forcing it again, bro. He was not open. Don't do that. You're about to give up points right there. Don't force it if it ain't there. Just run it if you have to. Snap it. Snap, snap, snap. Do they have game, dummy? It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 11 now. XZ. I lived in Texas, and I no longer have to live there, thankfully. What did you not like about Texas? Just throw the ball to JSN, Gino Darnold. Or is it Sam Smith? No, that wouldn't sound right. Gino Darnold has more of a ring to it. 3rd and goal from the 11. We were going the wrong direction here. It's 1st and goal from the 3. We lost 8 yards so far. Snap. Darnold, be careful. Looks, fires D. Oh, no. Off of JSN. They tried to do a back shoulder fade at the pylon. He wouldn't have gotten in anyway. It would have been, if he'd gotten the catch, it would have been 4th and goal from about the 2. As it is, they're going to have to settle for the field goal. Doggone it. At least they can make it a 2-score game here. Whoop. Yeah, that would have been a tough catch. Even if he caught it, I don't think he gets 2 feet down. So here we go. A short field goal attempt, about an extra point length. Actually shorter than an extra point. A 30-yard field goal attempt. Myers from the center of the field. Come on, Myers. Put this baby in there. Put us up by 10 points. Snap, hold, kick, and it is good. Okay, Seattle up 13-3, up by 10. That was a bad finish. I mean, could just run the ball 3 times, and I think he could have punched it in, but no, I had to lose 11. Okay, back from the break. We will talk more at the 2-minute warning. Oh, Brian Gorby says, what I don't like about Texas is Cowboys fans. This scary thought it was intercepted. I thought it was going to be intercepted because anytime you see the ball go bing, you're just thinking worst case scenario. And we're lucky that it did not get caught. I see. I thought you were going to talk about something you don't like about living in Texas, like the actual living in Texas, not that there's Cowboys fans. What's funny about Cowboys fans is for a team that hasn't really won anything since the 90s, the fans sure seem to grate on people's nerves. But then it seems like every year they always think they're going to win the Super Bowl. But, everybody has that hope, right? That scream was gold. Oh, man. That's my PTSD coming out. The Sam Darnold, oh, God, please no. Oh, so much funny. So much for good field position. Hey, we got points. We got points out of it. You got to still be happy to get points. I know it sucks to settle for field goals. We saw what happened last week. We settled for 4 field goals and couldn't punch it in until the end. But you want to get points And as long as minimally you're not turning the ball over on drives, that means you're getting points each time you get the ball, and that amounts to something. So last week, 4 turnovers. That's 4 drives where we did not get anything, and it actually swung the other way. So defense is starting to heat up. Defense looked great on the last couple of drives. Helps the Titans kind of suck and do a lot of the stuff to themselves. XZXZ, thanks for having such a great chat room, Norb. My pleasure. I'm glad you guys can enjoy and talk about other stuff. I screamed just like you did. I might have induced the scream. I'm actually, back when I had Comcast, I don't have Comcast anymore. So when I would watch games on here and had nothing I could do about it, the signal actually was about 90 seconds behind. And I would be behind the app. I was always behind the actual chat. The chat would already know what happened before I even saw it. But now I'm actually using just an over-the-air HD antenna, which is great because I don't have to pay monthly for this anymore. And I'm ahead of everybody because it doesn't get much faster than this. Kick. Myers kicks it. It's going to land at the 10. Bounce. It's field at the 5. Out to the 20. Right side 25 and out of bounds on the touchback. So, with 4:40 left in the first half, Titans down by 10. And remember, Seattle will get the football to start the second half. So, if we can get another stop here, we could be in a position to do the old half score scenario if we can get a stop here. So, Reno, I live in Nashville. I wish they just blacked out their games in the Nashville market like Tampa used to do in theirs back in the day. This is just embarrassing. Seattle used to have that issue. They would black out games if they didn't sell out the stadium. So we had games so you couldn't watch the Seahawks games at home, locally blacked out because they didn't have enough attendance. Motion, right side, Ward to throw. Oh, it's a screen, but it's not working. I don't know where the receiver was. You could see the screen developing because the lineman basically let the rush go, and I was like, "Where's the receiver?" And there was no receiver, so he just had to bury it into the dirt. 2nd down and 10. Richard says, "I love this because I have to go to work on Sundays, and this is the way I get to keep up with the Seahawks. Thank you so much for this." My pleasure. I'm glad to be able to give you an idea of what's going on because it's very frustrating. I remember I was out of town on a trip, and I was in Florida trying to watch a game, and I could not find a TV or anything anywhere to watch the game. Blitz! Come on! There's the screen, right side, number 84 takes it. Oh, what a tackle! Witherspoon! There you go. There's your what has Witherspoon done for me lately. Takes him down. Open field tackle on the right side for a mere gain of 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. That was a good tackle. If he doesn't make that tackle, he goes for possibly a first down. 4:17 left in the first half. Both teams with all 3 of their timeouts. Titans are a 1-9 football team. They are the worst team in the NFL. I remember when I went to this game, we were sitting up really high about the 50-yard line on the visitor's side, and the sun was just baking down on our asses. It was hot as hell. Snap. Ward to throw. Throws deep. Oh, my God, he got it. At the midfield stripe for a first down. That was a good throw. Seriously? No penalty? Damn. There's a highlight of Jameis Winston for the Giants with a nice throw and catch in the end zone. That's what puts them at 17-7 over the Lions in Detroit. Russell Wilson playing 3rd string backup now. Wondering what's going to happen with him after this year. So first set of downs for the Titans in Seattle territory at the 49-yard line. 2 receivers on the right, 1 left, and motion number 17 to the near side. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Gets about 2, 3, tackled there by Leo Williams. 2nd down and about 7 with 3 minutes to go. At some point here, Seattle might start taking timeouts depending on how this drive goes here. If they can hold them to a 3rd and long, they might start calling timeouts before this 2-minute warning to preserve some time on the clock in case they get this ball back. All depends on what happens to this next play or 2 here. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Cam Ward in the gun. Snap. He's going to throw. Looking. Fires. Complete. That's short of the first down, but he gets down to the 40-yard line. Who's that? Number 40? 3rd and 1. So now they probably will not waste time with the timeouts here because the first down is imminent here as they only need 1. This is going to probably take us to the 2-minute warning. Tennessee will not try to stop the clock because they're going to want to try to take this thing down to the final tick and manage their timeouts and not give the ball back to Seattle if at all possible. Seattle, of course, wants to try to get them out of this situation here and get the ball back before if there's going to be potentially time remaining or if they have to kick a field goal and Seattle has a chance to do something. WR Keys with a super chat. What do we got here? He says nothing. He just super chat. Thank you. Thank you for the support of the channel. Appreciate it. WR Keys. Yeah, I'm with you, Alan Pickett. Come on, D, get your hands up. Who got burnt? You never say who got burnt. All right. Ty Okada was the safety deep. I don't know which corner had it. What's hard to tell is that the problem with the TV broadcast is you don't see who's the initial coverage before that receiver gets free. You just see the pocket, you see the throw, and then you see the end result. But you can't really tell unless they show the replay who was actually on coverage on that particular receiver. So it's hard to tell sometimes. But I know that Ty Okada was in there, and I think Kobe Bryant too. So I don't know which corner was responsible on that one. I'll try to give you a better breakdown of who it is. Yes, Jason Wolf, hit the like button. Smash the like button if you haven't. I appreciate it. It's been an interesting flow of the game so far. I mean, really, it's if not for the big bomb to JSN, this game would be a lot closer. It could be a field goal game right now if not for that big bomb. So we'll take it. But now we want to try to keep minimize this to a field goal at worst and keep a touchdown lead going into the half. So we shall see. Oh, the story. I think I'll tell you the story about Mama Blue in at the half, since we're just in the 2-minute warning here. We'll chat with the folks on Discord as well, and I'll tell you my Kenny Easley story about the story behind this jersey. But you can kind of see class of 2017, Pro Football Hall of Fame. Kenny Easley, for those of you who don't remember, Kenny Easley was Hall of Fame safety for the Seahawks in the 80s. He only played, I think, 7 seasons, but he was a high-impact guy. That dude just like, I wouldn't say revolutionized the position, but for Seattle, it was one of the hardest-hitting safeties we'd ever had. The original enforcer. Cam Chancellor was the second coming of the enforcer. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. He has 79% completion percentage for Cam Ward. He's been 58% on the whole year. 3rd and 1, double tight ends. I'm going to try to run this for a first down ball at the 40. They need to get to 39. Snap. He's going to throw. It's a play action fake. Throws deep left sideline. He cannot hold it. He cannot haul it in. Incomplete. That does 2 things for Seattle. It stops the clock, and it becomes 4th down. So now decision time for Tennessee. Are you gonna? It's Nwosu actually on the pass coverage, chasing the tight end down the field. And it should have been caught, but not. They will go for it, and this could be huge here because they get the stop. Seattle will get the ball time and field position in all 3 of their timeouts. So it's a risky play. Oh no, Nwosu's down after he fell on coverage, down on a knee. So the trainers talked to him. I think it looks like he's favoring an ankle there. Good God. That's all we need is more injuries. Is it just me, or are injuries becoming more and more frequent these days? It seems like teams are becoming more and more decimated by injuries. I don't know if there's any, I have no numbers to back that up, but it just seems like there's more injuries now than there were before. And I don't know if that's a sign. Is it just because players are just bigger, faster, stronger, and so they're just getting hit harder? Is it the turf? Is it a lack of something? Are the trainers and the strength conditioning coaches not doing a good enough job to protect players from getting hurt? Field conditions. I heard things about the field turf in in MetLife Stadium. Players complaining about that being an injury situation. I don't know. But we had definitely our share. But some of these other teams, man. 49ers, man. Somehow they're still hanging in there, only a half game behind us, despite the fact that they've lost tons of high-profile, high-caliber players, especially on the defense. Yet they're hanging in there right behind us. I don't know how they keep winning. I guess I'll start a little bit on the story. So in 2017, Mark Collins, who's also part of the charity with me, I got to become friends with Mama Blue through Mark, because Mark knew her. And so I got to know Mama Blue, fantastic woman. And we decided, because Mama Blue hadn't been back there since like the 90s, and so we decided, since Kenny Easley was going in, it's not very often you see a Seahawk go into the Hall of Fame, so we decided to take Mama Blue back there, and so she could watch the Hall of Fame ceremony with Kenny Easley going in, and take her around and be like her escort. And it was a blast. Mama Blue was I have a video, I'll have to repost it or find it, but it's of us hanging out with her and going through the airport and just being her, chaperones. And she was one of the funniest women, just talking to everybody, saying hi to people and going up to total strangers. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? These guys look like, good, I guess. And just a smart, sharp woman. And anyway, I'll tell you the Hall of Fame part of it here. All right, here you go. So this is Nwosu on the tight end, chases him down the left sideline. And then he lands kind of on his knees as he's falling. He's not in the blue tent. He's still... Okay, here we go. 4th and 1. Big play right here. Snap. Handoff. Oh, he didn't make it! I don't think he got there. He's short. Seattle's going to get this ball at their own 40. Big stop by the D. I was just saying how if this doesn't convert, this is a huge opportunity for Seattle, and they are going to get the football. And Mike McDonald is pumped up. That's the most emotion I've seen him have in a long time on the sideline. That is a huge stop. And now Seattle only needs like 25 yards to get into field goal range, but they've got almost 2 minutes and all 3 timeouts. He just runs into a wall, mostly 95, Peely was a big part of that. He wouldn't be moved. Drake, Thomas, just the whole gang of guys. But Peely was the guy who really stonewalled it at the point of attack. Nice job by the big, I don't know if he's Samoan or what, but here we go. So now it's 1:48 left in the first half, ball at the 40, and Darnold and company with a chance to add to this lead. JSN motion to the right. It's going to be a handoff. Charbonnet for 2. Conservative play call. 2nd and 8. First grab by Charbonnet was mostly canine for the first half. Charbonnet came in for some pass protection, but first handoff to him. Clock continues to run. 126, 125, 124. Come on, let's go. A little tempo wouldn't be bad here. I mean, I know we got 3 timeouts, but still. 3 receivers to the right, and Njigba and Cup. Now, Cup goes motion to the left side along with Shaheed. 1:10 left. Now we're burning lots of time here. Darnold to throw. Steps up. Swings it out to Charbonnet on the left side, and he gets about... Ooh, he had a first down and out of bounds. Nice job. Now I'll stop the clock with 1 minute left, and that's good for another Seahawks first down. Man, he got more than I expected. I thought he was only going to get a handful, and somehow he turned on the afterburners, tiptoed the sideline, and was able to get past the nice block by Shaheed, too. That was a huge one, too. Yeah, that sprung him. That was really the key to him getting the first down here. 1 minute left. Wait, we called a timeout? Why did we call a timeout? When did we call a timeout? Anyway, first down at the 49-yard line of Tennessee. Throws. Oh! Shaheed was open at the 35. A little bit behind and incomplete. That would have been... He had a defender coming from the opposite side, so he probably didn't want to lead him too much, because if he did, he probably would have been intercepted. So he threw it behind him. It was a little bit too behind. Because if Shaheed could have gotten that open field, he might have been gone. 57 seconds left, 2nd and 10. Seattle with 2 timeouts left. Sam in the gun. Two receivers on the right. Draw. Charbonnet dancing into the past the yard to gain to the 36-yard line, and that's good for another Seahawks first down. And they're in field goal range already, but they want more. 2 timeouts still left. Clock continues to run with 40 seconds now left in the half. About the 36-yard line of Tennessee. Darnold in the gun. He steps back, throws, slant, complete to JSN. Makes a move. What a move! And get out of bounds. Oh, what a move. It looked like he was going to get tackled in field, which would have kept the clock running, but he makes a little juke, goes out to the outside to the line to gain, and then wisely steps out of bounds. That's good for another Seahawks first down, and the clock stops with 31 seconds left, preserving a timeout. That was a brilliant move, not only to get open, but to get out to stop the clock with 31 seconds left. That gives him an extra shot to the end zone here before they have to settle for the field goal, about the 25-yard line. JSN and Kupp on the right. Shaheed to the left. Snap. Darnold to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Complete. Cooper Kupp to the 11. Make it the 13. And down right there. You might want to call timeout. Timeout. And timeout is called, but that's good for another Seahawks first down. Inside the red zone at the 13. So 22 seconds left, but now they're down to their 1 timeout, and they got to keep that in their back pocket in case they have to kick the field goal. So they should get 2 or 3 shots at it here before they would have to, if they don't punch it in order to save the timeout for that 4th down shot. So with 22 seconds left, they have every opportunity here to get to the end zone. First and goal from the 13. Yeah, there's a JSN young man with a Seahawks throwback jersey in the audience. Man, they can go 20-3 here in the first half with the ball to come to start the second half. That would be humongous. Ball at the 13-yard line. Darnold in the gun. Cooper Kupp motion to the right side with Shaheed and Njigba. Charbonnet to Sam's left. Snap. Looking. Throws to JSN. Get out of bounds. Oh, no. What? He didn't get out of bounds? That was a 1-yard gain, and he didn't get out of bounds in time. So they got to use their final timeout with 13 seconds left. That was kind of a wasted play because basically got no game. Oh, we got injury. Actually, no, they don't have to use the timeout because there's an injured Titan down. So we kind of lucked out there from a time perspective. So Seahawks saved by the injury in terms of the clock. And so was it 12-yard line with 13 seconds left, still a timeout left. So they can still take a shot or two. They can take 2 shots. 2 shots in the end zone. And they could even take one that's in the field of play. They don't have to go all-out end zone or sideline necessarily because they still have that timeout in their back pocket. He's still down on the Seahawks sideline, getting checked out around his midsection. Darrell Baker, the injured Titan. X, thanks for subscribing. That's a simple name. X. Mark Fox, I hate the Seahawks. Well, then what are you doing here? Wow, you're beating the Titans, LOL. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Matthew, looks like we have a few trolls here. All-American Wrestling Show. Hey, Norb, how about them Huskies yesterday? You know, the Huskies are kind of like the Sam Darnold of Washington football. It's like they win, they beat up on all these teams that aren't that good, but then when it comes to the teams that are, top shelf, they just can't get it done. Yeah, they lost to Ohio State, they lost to Michigan. Should have beaten Wisconsin. That was just kind of an ugly game. But it was in the sort of the snow and the cold and the wind in Wisconsin. They never quite got anything going. That was a tough loss right there. Giants, let's see the scores. 17-14, Giants by 3 over the Lions. 21-14, Steelers over the Bears. Patriots take the lead now over the Bengals, 14-10. Packers at half, 10-6 over the Vikings. Chiefs down a touchdown, but they're in the red zone, 14-6 with 15 seconds left. It's 4th and goal at the 4-yard line of Indianapolis. So I don't know if they're going to go for the kick or they're going to try to score. Smart thing would be to kick the field goal. And at the half, Jets over the Ravens. What? 7-3. It's been a weird year, man. The Ravens and the Bills, a couple of teams that, and on the Chiefs for that matter, a couple of teams that you just thought were going to be, and the Bengals really, right? The Bengals, Chiefs, Ravens, 3 teams that I think everybody had them down as like AFC contenders, all underachieving this year. Some of it has been injury related. Some of it has just been some bad luck. Like the Ravens, they started out looking like the team that was going to dominate, and then a couple of Derrick Henry fumbles, and they'd find themselves a losing record trying to scratch their way back. But they're playing better now. Drone around Washington, the Trolls are secretly Titan fans. Lamar was hurt for the Ravens. He came back, and they're on a 4-game win streak. Yeah, I kind of expected they would come back, but there wasn't that they were a bad team. The injury came later, but they were already in a bad start before then. Mostly games that they should have won, where, again, the turnovers by Henry really killed them. Titans are better than the Seahawks, says Mark Fox. Okay. So he might have a couple of cracked ribs or something. 16 seconds left. They put some ticks back on the clock with 1 timeout left. So here we go. They're showing the Seahawks, or the whole NFC playoff picture, the division leaders, the Eagles, Rams, Bears, and the Buccaneers. And then the wild card teams of the Seahawks, Packers, and 49ers. Can you believe the Panthers are in the hunt too? Here we go. Crucial play here. 2nd and 9 for the 12-yard line. 13 seconds left. Or 16 seconds left. Snap. Oh no. False. We're out. False start. So instead of the 12-yard line, it's going to be the 17-yard line. That was Abe Lucas on the false start. So I don't know. Oh, Jake Bobo was out there. We might be facing a field goal scenario here, which is okay. Again, it doesn't have to always be a touchdown. And again, the key is to come away with points at the end of drives. And remember, the Seahawks will get the ball to start the second half. Second and 14. They don't have to get a first down per se. From the 17-yard line, Darnold in the empty gun. Looking, rolls right. Looking still. Throws, and there's a flag down. It's probably holding. God, we're going the wrong way again. This is the second time where we had penetration and find ourselves going backwards because of penalties. It feels like a whole... Wait, no, they're pulling towards the Titans. Both teams. It's going to be an offsetting foul, so they'll redo this one. The problem with that is we lose time. They repeat the down, but now we only have 9 seconds left. So we have probably 1 play left to try to get into the end zone, and then it's going to be field goal time. What the heck is this? Get out of here. Here we go. 2nd and 14 with 9 seconds left. Snap. Darnold to throw. Looking. Throws right side of the end zone. Oh, no. JSN was there, but he could not get his feet in. He lands out of bounds. Incomplete. And I think it's field goal time. He just jumped a little too high and too far, and he could not get his feet down. Actually, it was the defender who pushed him out. Oh, had one heel in, but could not get the toes in. Missed it by that much. So there you go. Field goal attempt to try to close this out and make it a two touchdown game as we go into the half. 36-yard attempt from the left hash. Snap, hold, kick is in there. So, with At the end of the half, it's 16-3. Should be more. Too many field goals settling, but I'm still glad we're getting points. So there you go. We're at the half. All right. So before I go into, I'm going to finish my story because I keep putting it off. So the Hall of Fame story. So went with Mama Blue, had a blast. She's a character. So this was in Canton, Ohio, where the Hall of Fame is located. So what was the kind of cool combination of things? That was also the year I got inducted into the Pro Football Ultimate Fan Association, which Mama Blue was technically, she was the first Seahawks fan inducted into the Fan Hall of Fame. The Fan Hall of Fame eventually kind of went away because of sponsorships and that and this and this, and then became kind of picked up again in the form of the Pro Football Ultimate Fan Association, PFUFA. So I got to go in and get inducted into that organization. But on that weekend, it was the Hall of Fame ceremony. I was there with Mark, but Mama Blue got a special seat up close because she was in her wheelchair and with her daughter. And so when Kenny Easley gave his speech, he shouted out Mama Blue. I wish I had that video ready. I didn't prepare that one, but I reposted on social media the speech he gave. But on one part of that speech, he actually shouts out Mama Blue and says, "Mama Blue, I know you're out there somewhere, but I'm coming to the I forgot which game it was, Indianapolis game or something. I'm coming to the game in Seattle. Can you do me a favor for me and for all the guys who played back in the 80s, 70s and 80s? Can you do the wave one more time for us?" And they had her reaction and everything. It was a really cool moment. And so just being able to be there with her, arguably one of the best fans, the best fans for the Seattle Seahawks, and being there to spend time with her, to watch the Hall of Fame ceremony, to watch a Seahawk go in, Kenny Easley, and then get to go into the Ultimate Fan Association myself made that for just an amazing weekend. And so I got this shirt while I was down there. So it's a special Kenny Easley Hall of Fame t-shirt, class of 2017. And in case you hadn't heard the news, Kenny Easley passed away not this week, but the week before the Rams game. And yeah, so I think the Seahawks, I believe they have the number 45. I'm not sure if it's on their helmet or on their jersey, in honor of Kenny Easley. So, yeah, kind of a bittersweet time losing. This is that kind of sad time now where, a lot of you guys are younger, and so you don't remember or didn't really watch these guys play. But for guys like me who grew up with these guys, as kids in high school and junior high and all that stuff, start to see them losing more and more of them. We also talked about the Sonics in Seattle. Lenny Wilkins, the head coach of the Sonics, who led them to their only championship in 1979. I was 10 years old then, and he died the week before Kenny Easley did. So it's that time when we start losing more and more of these players who we grew up watching. Just the circle of life as it is. But let's talk on Discord and chat with a few of y'all and see what's what. All right, here we go. Discord. Jade repping the dogs. Henry is in here as well. As well as our LA fan. Let's talk to Henry first. Henry, yeah, man.
G'day.
What do you think of the game so far?
Yeah, we're winning. We should be winning by more. Win's a win.
Well, we haven't won yet, but yeah, a lead. How about a lead is a lead? A lead's a lead. We'll take it. And the ball, and the Seahawks are getting the ball, so hopefully they can do something with it in the second half. But let's look at the bright side, right? Sam Darnold, no turnovers. Knock on wood. Defense doing their thing. So
the Bonner pop up. There's a very tight window on that.
Well, there was that one to K9 that could have been picked off if he didn't play some defense. So, yeah, it could have been. But, you know, he's been kind of playing that way all year where he has threaded a lot of balls in tight windows. And I've said it like, man, that was a tight window. And when it works out, you don't really complain, right? Wow, what a great throw. But, you know, but if you're off like a few feet this way, all of a sudden a great throw becomes, oh, intercepted. What the hell was he thinking, right? So it's a fine line between great throw and what the hell was he thinking. So luckily we had a couple bullets that we dodged there. But anyway, how have you been, man? How's the weather down in New Zealand now? Because it's, you know, it's fall, approaching winter, cold weather here. Is it starting to warm up down there? Because you're on the polar opposites, right?
It is a cloudless day.
A cloudless or cloudy day?
Cloudless.
Cloudless.
No clouds.
So what season is it there?
It's coming up on summer.
So this is like do you have spring? Do you have the 4 seasons there? Yeah?
Yeah, we're spring is coming to a close.
Okay. So where you're at, how hot does it get? What's the hottest the summer usually gets down in New Zealand?
If you're going to do the conversions, it's currently would get to be about 26 degrees Celsius.
Oh, God, the conversion.
You want to do the conversion?
What is that? Alexa, what is 26 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
26 degrees Celsius is 78.8 degrees Fahrenheit.
78. Okay, that's a comfortable. I like that. You know, to me, like if you're around 80, that's good. 90 gets a little too hot for me, but that's a pretty comfortable. But that's the hottest, or that's about where it is now?
That's peak temperature.
Peak? Wow, that's pretty good.
Of each day.
Now, you don't get snow out there where you're at, do you?
Only in the south of New Zealand. I live north.
In the north?
I live further north.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Now, are you close to where they filmed some of The Hobbit down there, right?
Yes, I've been to Hobbiton. It's an awesome place. I highly recommend it.
Is it close to? Is that in the north area too? I don't really know the geography of New Zealand at all.
It's about an hour from where I live.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, so you've seen all that stuff. So when you watch the movie, you know, like, oh, I've been there, and oh yeah, that's that one mountain over there, and oh yeah, that village, I've been to that place. Is it all pretty familiar?
So it's really cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
Really cool stuff.
It's hard to believe that movie is as old. Did that come out in like the early 2000s? It's been like 20 years since The Hobbit came out for us. Oh, I love that movie. It's a great trilogy. And then they did the other ones too. The Lord of the Rings and then The Hobbit. I like Lord of the Rings better, but pretty good stuff. All right, let me switch over. Let me bring Jade on here. Jade, what's going on? What's going on with you?
Still trying to get my voice back from the Kraken Penguins game.
When was that?
That was last night.
Oh, okay. And how? I haven't been keeping up very closely. Did we win? Did we lose? How'd it go?
We went into overtime because I think it was Crosby or Malkin. I'm probably saying his last name wrong because I know some of these guys have very hard last names for me to pronounce.
Okay.
We went into overtime and it was 2-2. So we had to either win this, and I'm like, oh my God. And I guess Jordan Everly passes the puck to Brandon Montour, and Montour is just speeding like Sonic, and I'm screaming, get it in there, like at the top of my lungs. I'm like, get it in there, get it in there, get it in there.
Is this overtime? This is overtime 2-2, you said?
This was the overtime game.
So this would be a game-winning goal. Okay. And?
Yeah, it was the game-winning goal. Brandon Montour kind of pulled a really, like, he got it, I'm like, get it in there, and he got it in between the goalie's legs, and I'm like, and it went in.
Oh, so they won it. Oh man, no wonder you lost your voice. That's pretty cool.
I still have, because I also watched the Husky game, and they destroyed the Bruins, which I was actually shocked. So repping the hat. I'm waiting for my Dark Side jersey to come in.
Oh, is that the black? Kraken. Is that like a black jersey?
Yes, okay. That's the black. I'm getting Grubauer because Grubauer is my favorite goalie.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, so you got to So far it's been a good it's been a good Seattle weekend sports wise.
Well,
Huskies
hopefully
win.
that can make a 3-timer because I want the Seahawks to
of
win after we
course.
lost to my man's team last week.
Wait,
if you're watching
is
this,
that what's his name again? Is that you, the chili guy who's standing? Or is that a different guy you're talking about? That's not your Rams guy, is it?
No, this Adam likes the Raiders.
Oh, but you're in SoCal though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So you're a Raiders fan. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's Raiders fans everywhere here in Cali.
Yeah. Oh, no, of course.
I mean, California's divided. You got the Raiders, the Rams.
Well, they got so
the
many
Chargers.
teams. I know, so many teams. You got NorCal. You got NorCal versus SoCal, and so you're a Raiders fan.
Oh.
Man, how do you feel about the Raiders? It's not been the season everybody hoped for, but you're like Seahawks reincarnated. You got all of our Seahawks cast-offs, just like the land of misfit toys, Seahawks style. You got Geno, you got Lockett now, you got Pete Carroll. I think isn't there somebody else, another former Seahawk on there? I don't remember who else you got.
No, that's it.
Is that it? Just those three? But yeah, it's been tough to watch, man. That game with the Broncos and the Raiders, was it like Thursday night or something last week?
And Adam's a Dodgers fan. Norb.
Oh,
okay. He's a Dodgers fan, so if you want to ask him about the World Series.
Yeah.
Take that, Toronto. That's what you get for that.
Best championship money could buy. No, I'm sure you guys heard that. But you know what? It's not like any other team can't do that, right? I mean, if the Dodgers could do it, well, so could Mariners ownership if they want to spend that kind of money.
And the Mariners just re-signed Josh
Naylor
to this
which was
monster
huge
contract.
Yeah.
But I did hear something. They want to get Ketel Marte if they can't get Polanco to re-sign.
Marte would be a pretty good pickup.
I mean, Polanco, it was 5 years, $8 million, and I'm like, I would shut up and take that in a heartbeat. That's really good money. In 5 years, no doubt, I would take it.
You know, that Dodgers Blue Jays series was pretty epic. I didn't think I was going to watch it, and then I couldn't help myself, and I was like, man, this thing is too damn entertaining. That last couple of games, I mean, like the World Series. I mean, I don't know when there was a World Series game is better than that one. Just from pure entertainment. Oh, Jamal Adams. Thank you very much. Brian Gorby. The Raiders have Jamal Adams, too. That's true.
Yeah. And he's a former Jet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We know all about. We all know about Jamal Adams' past.
Yeah, they haven't won a Super Bowl in 60 years. No, more than.
It's actually, yes. No, Adam, you're right. It is 60 years because, the last time they won a Super Bowl was 1969, a couple of months before my mother entered the world.
Are you talking about the Raiders?
No, the Jets.
No, the Jets. The Raiders. They won the Super Bowl back in 1984.
40 years or so.
Yeah.
No, the Jets are just one of the most garbage franchises.
Yeah, and it's crazy because they've had so many first-round high draft picks, and they still can't find a way to.
Last year, you had the draft. You were so desperate for a quarterback when Aaron Rodgers got hurt. It's just why can't you just draft someone that's coming out of college?
Get someone I don't know. Get someone I don't even.
You just traded away Sauce Gardner and somebody else. I forgot the other guy they got rid of.
Quentin Williams.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
You're throwing
crazy.
money away and you don't even care. You're throwing
quarterbacks, coaches, constantly changing. Yeah,
it's stupid.
Robert Saleh now back at San Francisco.
Back at San Francisco.
Oh, God.
All right, well, the game is back. The game is back. So I'm going to catch you guys in a little bit. All right, let's do this thing. Seattle will receive the opening kickoff. Alina Dahl, my fabulous moderator, is back. Thank you so much. We've had a few rogue trolls here, so hopefully you can boot some of them out. I had to boot one of them out. There's the kick. It's going to be taken on a bounce from the 11, taken at the 10, 15, 20. Shaheed to the 20. Oh, my God. Down. Clotheslined at the 24. Taken down immediately. So that's where the Seahawks will start their first drive of the second half at their own 24-yard line after a vicious tackle. Just went bam. All right, let's go. Here we go. 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Cup and JSN on the right, Barner on the left, and K9 back in the backfield. It's a play action fake. He rolls right. He's got to throw. Steps up, throws deep. He's got him, JSN, 40, 35, makes a move to 30, 25. Still, he's just dancing with him to the, 20-yard line? That end part was funny. They're just like, that's got to be like 50-something yards, 25-yard line. They went end-to-end about 50 yards. I think it puts JSN over 100. He just goes on a corner route, beats the defender, and then they just kind of do-si-do with each other. And that's good for the Seahawks. First down, JSN. He would not go down. That was hilarious. To the 20-yard line. They go 55 yards. I formation. Darnold understand. Pitch to Walker. Left side. Gets the block. Makes some penetration and knocked out of bounds after a 5-6 yard gain. 2nd and 4. Early action of the second half. And Darnold again. Blasting yardage to JSN. 2 catches and over 100 yards in basically 2 throws. 142 receiving yards. He's just killing it. Oh, my God. The end of that play was so funny. He's just got a stiff arm. The other guy couldn't tackle him, so it was kind of like... And a man left with the corner girl. You know, side door, your own. I formation. Play action fake. Darnold throws end zone. Touchdown, JSN! Woo!
Touchdown, Seahawks! Touchdown!
Then he gives it to a woman in the crowd. Who is that lucky person?
Holy catfish! Are you kidding me? Oh my word!
A woman with a white jersey, number 12, and a cowboy hat is very happy. JSN just gave her that football. Oh, it's a little out and back in route, and he just zipped it in there between converging defenders. Nice clean pocket. What a great throw and what a great route by JSN. JSN is amazing. This dude is like, if you're just to look at him, you wouldn't think he would be as good as he is because, flag down. Must have moved early. False start. Make a 38-yard field goal attempt here, or extra point attempt. Well, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Oh, my telecast is breaking up. Great. The only problem with this HD antenna thing is that sometimes the reception does get broken up. You know, what makes him really good is his route running. He's pretty quick, but it's his ability to just get open. And there you go. Here's the extra point. It's up, and it is good. 24-3. I'm sorry, 23-3. My bad. 23-3. 20-point lead for the Seahawks. Man, they made that look easy money. Whoa. That's crazy. Foster, I'm worried about how much we'll have to pay him. This is only his, what? How many years we had him now? 2 years? Or is it 3? Is this 3rd year? 3rd year. No. 2 years. I forget now. I think this is his 2nd season, right? Do not post what happens before NorbCam. I don't think it's not like the old days when I was talking earlier about Comcast when Xfinity was like 90 seconds behind the chat, and everybody knew before I did. Now I'm doing this HD antenna. I'm pretty much about as early as it gets as a 7-second delayed broadcast works. So it shouldn't be the problem anymore. It's 3rd year. Thank you. That's what I thought. Yeah, we're going to have to pay him eventually. I am behind, really? No way. Let me reset my thing, because this usually puts me in a good spot here. I'm going to just change the channel and reset it back to 13. I'm surprised I'd be that far behind. JSN is the best receiver in the league, or is it the system? I think it's both. You got to have the quarterback and deliver. As much as people want to remember the bad game last week, it's like he still does so many good things the rest of the other games. It's his ability to get open. It's like teams know what he's going to try to do, and you would think, oh, we'll just take him away from let's just take the biggest threat away from the offense. And they can't, even though they know it's coming, because he's just hard to defend. I mentioned about these little techniques. It's a little separation thing that he does. Just a little bit to get that little extra bit of separation, but the ball has to be delivered on time too. Jaron said, Norb, would you want a flashy offense or a dominant defense? Well, let me put it this way. The Cowboys have like the number 2 scoring offense, and they're like in doubt of making the playoffs right now. So you need to have a defense. Oh, he's going to take it out of the end zone. Takes it out to the 20, makes a man miss, 25, 20, and taking out of bounds to the 27-yard line. All right, let's get the volume back up here. I look at JSN. It was 36 yards per game before, and now it's 66, almost double. 114 yards a game. The most since Calvin Johnson. Only receiver with 20-plus yards per game. That's crazy. 13-12 remaining, 20-point lead for the Seahawks over the Titans. They just slowly started to exert their will. Blitz coming. Oh, he almost got his hand on it. Come on, take him down. Should have been a TFL, but he gets 1 yard on the bubble screen. That was almost picked off. We had a blitzing, I think it was a corner or it was a safety, and he blitzed right to the path of the ball on the bubble screen, and he almost got his hand on it to knock it down as he was flying in. It just got over his hands. If he'd tipped that one, if he had tipped it, that would have been, he could have taken it to the house. The Spooks, $4.99 super chat, appreciate it. JSN is the dog. Hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. You too. Happy advanced Thanksgiving to you as well. The Spooks. Play action, Ward to throw. Screen is too high. And he was open. He just kind of floated that ball too far ahead of the receiver because he had a blocker and space to go. He would have gone for a chunk if he could have gotten it to him. He just airmailed it. Just a bad throw. 3rd down and 8. All right, see if Seattle can get a 3 and out here and add on. We'd love to get to a point where they could actually rest some dudes and not risk injury in a game that at this point could be away under pressure. Leo's got him. Down he goes. Leonard Williams with a sack. Solo sack of Cam Ward. That will force 4th down and a punt by the Titans. Seattle now exerting their will. We had rushed 5, and Leo Williams got free of his man and got him in the open right side of the pocket. And here he goes. Shaheed back set to return. Evan Hecker. It's like Johnny Hecker. I guess not. That's a different Hecker. I think it wasn't Evan Hecker the punter for the Rams. Shaheed with the ball at the 31-yard line. Cuts it back. And it's taken down after about a 5-yard return. So Seattle gets the ball back. 11 and a flag thrown late. 11:36 left, but let's see what the flag's all about. Yeah, Lena, go get him. We got a lot of spammers and stuff here. There's Williams piping up the crowd, doing his holding on Seattle. I'll send it back, so we'll be starting our drive from about the 22-yard line. Penny Bryant from Hawaii, welcome. Thanks for coming to the broadcast and participating in the chat. Official Andrew, hey, let's everyone be nice and watching a good Seattle game because Alina is right. Hecker did play for the Rams. He's also from Boston. I thought it was Evan Hecker. It's Johnny because this thing said Johnny Hecker. I thought it was Evan Hecker. Am I wrong? I swear to God, it was Evan Hecker. JSN 200 yards. He could get 200 yards. He's already 155. Three more catches. He can have that. JSN, even on a game where he's not racking up that many yards, finds a way to keep stacking and packing them. What was I looking up? Oh, yeah, Hecker. I'll look this up because I thought it was Evan Hecker. Somebody check that. So Johnny Hecker is punter for Tennessee. No, I guess it is Johnny Hecker. Never mind. Who's Evan Hecker? Where did I get that name from? Is there even an Evan Hecker? It is Johnny. Who's Johnny? They say, smile in a special way. Nope. Evan Hecker is a PhD writer or something. So that's weird. I swear it was Evan. Okay, that is the same Hecker, the same one who gave us a heck of a time back in St. Louis with the Rams. They used to run when Jeff Fisher was the coach in the mid-2010s, and we had some bad losses out there. I went a couple of times to St. Louis to watch the Seahawks lose, and the worst one was where they had a third down stop, forced them into punt, and then they threw a fake field goal pass from Hecker to one of their running backs or something, and basically iced the game. Oh, AD is in the house. AD had a rough couple of months. Yeah, he got scammed on Discord, but then luckily got his money back. So that was a good ending to that. And then he got into a car accident. He was actually on his bike and got into a little situation with a car. Glad you're okay. I was scraped up, but luckily not too serious. Look at this, 1,300 receiving yards in this season already, and he's only 2 shy of DK Metcalf's season high. He's going to definitely get that. He'll probably get that. Could be this play. Play action. Darnold steps up, throws. We got him! Oh, no, overthrew it. Had Varner down the right sideline, but he airmailed it. 2nd and 10. And JSN is just, you look at him and he's not big. He's not really big, like some of these other receivers that we see who are really tall, the prototypical, a number 1 receiver. And he's not blazing fast, but he's deceivingly fast. But it's really it's the footwork and his ability to catch the football. 2nd and 10 from the 22-yard line. Darnold to throw. Fires to a JSN. There you broke the record. Taking down the 30-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 2. So there you go. He just broke the record for single season receiving yards, and he is not done by any stretch of the imagination. This is only game number 11, and he already has broken the single season receiving record. Are you kidding me? That is nuts. 1,309 receiving yards in this season. He's a blow away DK Metcalf's record. Darnold to throw. Fires. Oh, no! Ooh, intended for Kupp on a slant. Incomplete 4th and 2, and we will punt. This is the first punt? I think it's the first punt. That was a good play by the defender, the corner, right on the back of Cooper Kupp. A little bit behind again. And if it had been out here, he probably would have had the reception of the first down. It's threw a little bit behind his left shoulder, gave enough room for the defender on his back to break it up. So Dixon will kick. See if he can push this thing way back, and he does. Pushes it back to the 10-yard line. He will receive to the 15, to the center of the field, to the 17, out to the 20. He's got room. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 down. Oh my God, he might be gone. He's gone. Oh my God. Outkicked the coverage. 90-yard touchdown return down the right sideline. It's going to make it a 2-touchdown game just like that. Man, he took it from he was on the near side numbers, and then he just runs it up the middle and then breaks it outside, and there was no contain. Oh, there's a good block right there. One block. Boom. Then he's got a whole wall of guys going down the field, and Dixon can't get through a blocker. 14-point game, about to be 13 unless he misses. Nope, he got it. Barely. He almost had a guy diving to block it. So it's a 23-10 game. So it is a 13-point game because of the kick return. Okay. Now that will happen once in a while, but it is not. I can't remember the last time Seahawks gave up a punt return for a touchdown. It's been a minute. Bionic boom. I guess the Seahawks really wanted the offense on the field. Yeah, well. How many blocks in the back was that? Yeah, I know. That's almost. It's almost every game. There's usually always at least every punt. You can almost guarantee there's at least one block in the back. Somehow they didn't have one. All right, I think I'm gonna hit the restroom. This is a good time to do it. All right, 13-point game. I'll be right back in just a minute.
Get great deals on for everyone at Best Buy.
We test every vehicle for driving safety, performance, and efficiency. But we also believe a vehicle should be fun. So we set out to test the all-new Prelude for joy, excitement, and exhilaration. And it's clear, it's not just the way our vehicles move, but the way they make you feel that makes them a Honda. The Prelude Hybrid, engineered for fun.
Time moves fast. See you soon. Find the perfect getaway to slow down with the people you care about most. Book a last-minute weekly stay for the holidays and save over $390 with Verbo.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest one. The cold lager, cold filtered, cold packaged one. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Ohio State beats everybody, except Michigan.
What the heck, man? Oh, yeah. So, it's a 2-score game. Not any reason to panic or nothing, but... Yeah, Alina's going to town. She's like... Here's the kick. It's going to be taken at the 5. Shaheed to the 20. Boom! Down to 26. He's going to break one of these days. He's going to get a lane. Now let's get this an answer. I remember, speaking of St. Louis Rams, another trick play that Fisher did on us. I was watching this breakdown. There's a play by the Rams where they faked. They had 2 guys deep. Oh, Walker! First down, and then some. Stream is breaking up. 15 yards, and that's good for another Seahawks first down. Why am my reception getting all crappy all of a sudden? And then they had two guys back, and one guy faked like he was going to catch the ball on one side of the field, and the kick actually went to the other side. So the guy's going like this, then he falls backwards. Everybody pursued him, and meanwhile, the other guy who actually caught the ball was completely uncovered and just ran down the sideline, kind of like this one. K9 again! Big hole! He got another first down. Got 11 yards to the 37-yard line. Another Seahawks first down. That's running K9. Scott, how much K9 got now? Caleb Walker's got only 49 yards, really? Is that right? Let me update, because he just got 20 in just the last two carries. 9:07 left. I formation. Walker still in the game. Into Titans territory at the 44. Shaheed on the right. Snap. Play action. Darnold to throw. Swings it out to Walker. He's got a blocker. First down. 30. 25. 20. 15 and out of bounds. Jeez, I'm talking about an answer drive. All K9 on this one. Another Seahawks first down. Man, broadcast getting really crappy now. What the hell? Come on, HD. Come on, digital antenna. Running like he's holding a loaf of bread, though. I don't like that. 8:22 and counting. Seahawks up 13, 23-10. But on a nice drive, they gave K9 a break. They put Charbonnet in there at the 15-yard line. JSN on the left. It's going to be a play action. Oh, good. Yes, JSN got it. Gets about 3, maybe 4 to the 11-yard line. 2nd and 6. He had a man in his face. Switch to see if I can get a better reception. Nope, still looks like crap. I could go to Fubo, but then Fubo is like 45 seconds later. Tight formation. Shaheed and Cup on the right. Draw play. Charbonnet. First down, baby, to the 5-yard line. Another Seahawks. First down is first and goal from the 5. Man, this thing just went belly up, man, on the quality. What the heck? It was looking pretty good. Now it's like absolute reception garbage. I formation. Charbonnet still in there with Cody White and Barner on the left, and Arroyo on the right side. Definitely a run formation. And they will run it. Charbonnet on the left side. Bounces outside. He gets in. Touchdown! Woo!
Touchdown, Seahawks!
Charbonnet with the scamper.
Seahawks! Oh, my word! Holy catfish!
And Seattle answers that punt touchdown with a touchdown offensive drive of their own, mostly on the ground. A few throws, but mostly runs. Charbonnet takes the corner. Nice blocking by, let's see, yeah, Barner doing some nice blocking up there. You got Cross and Robbie Oots leading the way. So nice to have Oots back, man. Oots was so missed when he was out. And the kick is good. Seattle retakes the lead by 20. It's a 30-10 game. Well, so much for wondering if Seattle was going to make the over-under. In my poll, I said, will the Seahawks score more than 27 points? And indeed, 85% of you said yes, and 85% of you would be correct. We have just broken the 30 mark, and Seattle has indeed scored more than 27 points. But I say we were going to win the game by, I think in my prediction, I said 30 to 24 or 27-24. Let me replay that music video and see what I said. Here we go. Here's what I predicted last time.
Touchdown, Seahawks!
Oops. 31-24 is what I predicted. So we're pretty close to that point total. I don't think we're done yet. Will Tennessee get 24? I hope not. I mean, our defense would have to give up 2 more touchdowns. Technically, the defense hasn't given up touchdowns. A special teams touchdown given up. So the defense has not given up a touchdown today. And I realized in my video 2 things were wrong about that. Lockett no longer with the Titans. Of course, I did this back in August. And then Ernest Jones not playing either. So a couple names I'd mentioned. But even Worry has done a good job. Here's the kick. It is going to be taking out the goal line. Perfect kick. Out to the 5, 10, the 15, 20. Down the right sideline. 25, 30. And taking out the 32, 33-yard line. Pretty good return. I want a flag, of course. How about this be a block in the back? Matthew and Toby, how much money do we all win? Nothing! Unless you bet. I don't gamble because I would just go nuts. We win the feel-good feeling of being a fan. Rainer Man, 1409. I predict Seahawks score 40. Levi's son, stop them! Lucas Higginbotham. Illegal formation. Interesting. By the Titans. I think we'll get 2 more touchdowns for the game. Yeah, I think that's possible. You might break 40 again. This has been one of the more explosive offenses in terms of just total points per game. And if you look at the one way you can really kind of see how the teams are doing in terms of their, offensive, mostly offensive prowess is look at the point differential. Seattle's up there. Rams and Seattle are so similar to each other. Similar point differential, similar records, similar strengths, and we just lost by that much. Ward to throw. It's complete to I think that's the tight end for a gain of about 7. And another flag. Jesus, getting flag happy here. All-American Wrestling Show. Norm, how do you feel about Jason breaking the record for kicking? I like Jason Myers. Illegal formation again. Titans just shooting themselves in the foot. Jason Myers is great, man. That's the thing about kickers. You never give them really. They never get enough credit because they only get mentioned when they blow a kick. It's like the game last week. Oh man, get rid of him. He sucks. But you don't ask about the 4 field goals and an extra point that he didn't miss until they do. And then all of a sudden you want them kicked off the team. He's been pretty solid. He's never going to be 100%. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. Ward to throw. Scrambling left, throws it to his running back. Taking down the 21, making the 23-yard line, and that's going to make it. Witherspoon's pretty jacked up. Get him about 3. 2nd and 14. Is there another flag? Witherspoon and Drake Thomas combined for the hit. And there's another flag. Another hold on the Titans? Oh, man. Illegal contact. So that's automatic first down. We went from 2nd and long to 1st and 10. And a penalty against Seattle. Illegal contact. That's Josh Jobe. Let's see. What did he do? Outside. I guess. Oh, man. What? That's so minimal. I mean, technically, yeah, outside the 5-yard thing. But we see guys bump on each other all the time. They're going to call that? Pretty tic-tac, man. Wow, 3rd quarter total yards, 158 to -6. That's a beatdown right there. Of course, all the yards they did get was on the punt return. Now, that's really been that's the only thing they've done. Hand off, right side for 3 to the 30-yard line, 2nd and 7. The 2020 Seahawks offense was so good. Russell Wilson was runner-up MVP that year. They were a pretty good. Team. Just a weird season with the whole, no fans in the stands thing, and then we actually won the division, but it felt weird. They had a home division or a wild card game, and it was empty. Ward to throw. Throws right sideline. Oh, God, wide open. Out of bounds after a gain of about 18. How did he get so open? I think Eamon Worry might have been the one that's the tight end. Somebody didn't cover him. Wait, Josh Joe? No. This is... Derek Hall passed him off. Oh, that's weird. Eamon Worry was out to go get him, but he was well behind. Derek Hall was kind of lined up on him, let him pass him off, and then Eamon Worry, by the time he got there, he was already 15 yards down the field. 1st and 10. 4.5 minutes left in the third. 30-10, a 20-point lead. Come on, let's get a big play here. Sack, turnover, handoff, right side. Boom! Nice stop. 2 yards. Drake Thomas, Peely in there on the stop. Neil Williams at the bottom of the pile. Good team defense right there. Look at all these players in the Lockett release, Calvin Ridley on IR, Bryce Oliver on IR. Here we go. 2nd and 9 after a 1-yard gain. Ball at the 43 of Seattle. Ward in the gun. Snap. Looking. Throws right side. Turn around! Josh Joe. Oh, no. Flag down. Where? Josh Joe on coverage. Did a good job of... But where did it get thrown? Who's that going to be on now? Offside. Uchenna Nwosu lined up in the neutral zone. A lot of flags in this game. They're not slowing this thing down. Fans, I'm so sorry. TV doesn't have a plug for a bat wing. What? JSN already did break the all-time receiving yards. Yep. It's nuts. Do you think Russell Wilson's played his way out of the Hall of Fame? That's a good debate. Man, this picture is really bad now. Again, it's like frozen. What the heck? I think they got to stop, though, from what I can tell. I might have to go to Fubo just for... It'll be delayed, but at least I can see what the heck's going on. Yeah, this is pretty bad. I might have to go to the delayed Fubo broadcast because I can't see jack on this anymore. 3rd and 4. Yeah, this is unwatchable. I think that's a first down. Titans getting it going here. They go hurry up, a little tempo here with 2:40 left in the third quarter. We got Seahawks, one extra guy. I don't think he got off the field in time, or did he? All right, I gotta launch my Fubo because this is ridiculous. Bye HD
6 games
antenna.
with a hip injury he had in training camp, but you watch
All right,
him
I'm
on
going to be
tape,
behind
and
you
if he
guys
can
now
just
because
get-
Fubo is a little bit behind schedule. But this is clean.
He can take a step in his second season.
Ward chased by Williams finds
Ball.
Pollard, and then a big hit again from
Oh,
Drake
hit.
Thomas.
Wait, am I that far behind?
We've seen
Am I
O'Connell
that far
smacking
behind?
people. We've seen Thomas lay in the wood, and we've got another flag on the play.
Yeah, you see 42. Look, I mean, he's going all the way up
We
into
go all the way live.
Carbine and the Titans are going to hurry up to the line of scrimmage to get the snap out so no one looks at it.
Yeah, it's almost.
And a
I think we're
timeout's going
live
to be
here. This is
used.
behind by a
I
good
used they were
45
trying to
seconds.
get a timeout from the Seattle
This
bench,
play
and
happened
they
like 30
didn't
seconds ago.
recognize the call for
So,
Shea
all right.
catch, and it'll bring up
I'm going to
second
be a little
down.
bit tape delayed here. So right now on my screen it's
He's gonna be the
2nd
outside receiver.
down.
He's going to break to the outside on the little speed out and then work back towards the middle.
It's a flag down. I'm not sure Derek Hall got off the field.
Yeah, I don't think he had it. That's why
Who knows? I guess
Seattle
it
was trying to
won't
get
matter
that
now.
timeout called.
We got 12 men on the field.
12 players on
Yep,
defense.
our guy didn't get off the
12
field in
players
time in that
field
previous
prior to the
play.
snap. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat first down.
So, yeah, I feel like I'm probably a good 30 seconds or more behind the actual live broadcast.
Cam Ward, 14 of 19.
All right, so right now it's 1st and 5. Yeah, you can see what I got there. 1st and 5. Titans at the Seattle 21-yard line.
There's your guy, Kevin.
This is a pretty good job of having these extended drives here. Definitely their best drive of the second half. Titans to throw, looking, throws right corner, incomplete. Good coverage by Witherspoon. It was right in the chest of number 87. He had good position on him. Prevented him from getting that,
They were worried so
catch.
much about it, Kevin. I think they had a little bit of a high-low on right here.
Witherspoon. Oh, yeah, and Witherspoon turned around just the right time. He turned his head around just at the right time.
I thought maybe Kobe Bryant had a little bit of help there over the top. They had a chance at it.
Yep, he had the right position. He kind of turned around just at the last second, got a hand up in there, and was in position to pick it up. 2nd and 5. Sidearm. Oh! Derek Hall almost had a pick 6. Tried to do a bubble screen. Derek Hall stepped right in front of it, hit him in the midst, and it just dropped to the ground. But if he could have popped that up or came down with it, he would have been off to the races, man. 3rd and 5. You snipped that sucker out. You sucked it. Broke it up, though. That was good. A lot of sidearm throws here by Ward.
4 pass
Boink.
breakups now for Seattle.
Just
It's
off the
3rd
left
down
hand.
and 5 for the Titans.
Incomplete pass clock stops the clock at 2:08. 21-yard line, 3rd and 5. Snap. Ward to throw. Looking. High collapse. He runs. Throws. Oh, God. 1st down. And then some to the 6-yard line. This is 1st and goal from the 6.
At the 6-yard line.
Ward having himself a pretty good game.
Yeah, they could have a really nice little tight end combo here, right?
Let's
With
see.
Chico Conquo
What are the
and Gunnar
stats
Helm.
here?
You know, both of them doing a nice job, just, finding that soft spot, keeping your eyes on your quarterback, making sure that you always have that clean line of sight between each other.
Only 49 yards? Shocking. And Ward's got 164 yards, 15 of 22. Let's keep out the end zone, boys.
0 for 1 in the red zone today. 1st and goal.
1st and goal, jet sweep. No, it's a keeper. He's going to get in. Or no, does he? Does he get in? He does. Touchdown, Titans. Their first touchdown by the offense. And it's going to be 30-16. Back to a 2-score game with the extra point pending. This game is not over. I mean, one play, obviously the Titans have shown they can go down the field. That's nice. Yeah, got that ball over the goal line. A little dive at the end.
Kind of jumps in behind Chico Conquo and Kevin Zeitler and has 2 lead blockers to the end zone.
Now we can salt this game away if we can get one more drive here and put points on the board at 13. A touchdown. See, a field goal would only make it. Now, they get the extra point here. So right now it's a 14-point game. They get this extra point. And he does get it, so it's a 13-point game. So that makes it to where if we get a field goal, we're still technically only 2 scores up. Basically 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. There's a flag. Late. So Seattle needs to answer with something here. Personal foul.
Personal foul against Seattle. And
they're going to enforce that on the
Mike
kickoff.
McCoy's going to say, hey, let's go for 2 here.
Or, they could decline it and go for, or take the penalty and try to take a short field and go for 2.
We had one in our game last
If they were to go for 2, they'd give up the 1 point here, and that would make it a 30-18 game. But I don't see why. It's only going to give you a 12-point lead versus 13. I'd just take the points and enforce it.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness by the defense, number 99. Tennessee has elected to enforce that penalty on the kickoff.
Yeah, so being less smart, they'll enforce it on the kickoff, so they'll be kicking from
So they'll keep the point on the board after
short,
the Williams
which is
penalty.
interesting, though, because back in the day, you would just, if you're the kicking team, you would just kick the ball out of the end zone for automatic touchback. But as we know now, it's not worth kicking the ball into the end zone because it's actually a bad field position. or good field position for the receiving team. So I'm interested to see what they do with this
Unless you like dogs that are always wet.
field position where they're kicking off
still
from
growing
the
back.
50.
Sand. In place of sand should never be.
Let's see what they do here.
Think of the bites.
All right.
The burns. The hell. The hot water. The no
Oh, volume is Fubo's on there. Oh, I forgot to turn it down in there.
Don't get
My bad. I don't even want that to be going through.
You really love them.
Oops. Forgot that the Fubo was being routed into the broadcast. There we go. There you go. It is turned down now. My bad. I didn't realize that Fubo was feeding into the feed. There you go.
New Balance. We got now.
So turn that down.
Check out this Echo.
Yep, the volume was up. I got them fixed. We're good. We're good. All right. Okay. So
T-Mobile's got home internet. Just
again, this kind of reminds me of when we were against the Cardinals. And we had a couple of weird things go in the third quarter. We're like, this is getting kind of a little more interesting for my liking. In that game, we were one touchdown away and a pass breakup from becoming a two-score game in a game that we should have no business being close. In this case, we are 2 scores away, but we have the opportunity to retake that lead and give us a little bit of buffer here. But oh, Titans. I should have done a poll. How many points will the Titans score? But I think if I'd said they'll score 13 or more, I think most people would have thought that's not going to happen. We did score more than 27, but is it still loud? Am I still getting it? Oh, wait a minute. I know what it is. I know what it is. My bad. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Forgetting that guard.
Okay. I got you. I got you. I need to reroute this to a different thingy, mabob. I know what's happening. I got you. This is what's going on. There we go. Okay, so this is okay. This rule kind of pisses me off. All right, are we good now? Did we get the sound thing worked out? I think we did. Oh, the short kick, they kicked it out of bounds. That's going to be putting the ball at the 35. Oh, the way the penalty works is 25 from the place of the kick, so it's going to be put the, because they know they kicked at the 50, they put it 25, so it's at the 25-yard line. So that's interesting. But so the penalty on the Seahawks on the previous one was because Leonard Williams tried to go between the long snapper and the guard, and he basically hit the long snapper on the way in, which I always knew that was the rule. You can't touch the long snapper. But I've seen so many kicks where the long snapper gets hit and nobody throws the field, nobody throws a flag. Like the long snapper, sometimes our guy gets knocked on his butt. I'm like, where's the penalty? Because I thought you can't touch him. And then they call it here. So I really want to get a straight answer on that because nobody talks about it. Darnold to throw. Oh, God. Rolls right. Looking. Throws. Caught! Cooper Kupp. Yes! Cooper Kupp finally gets one on the right sideline, and that's good for another Seahawks first down. Wow, I saw the Titans bench thought he was out of bounds, but Cooper Kupp, let's see, did he do the two toe tapping dance? Oh yeah, dragged that right toe just enough. First down. Handoff. K9 with some moves. Oh, 50 to the 47 and tackle from behind. Nice burst to get another Seahawks first down. Off the line like the last drive we had. Okay, are we good on the volume? We get that all worked out now? I think I got the Fubo thing. Yeah, you guys are in the future. My Fubo is way behind. Let me check my HD and just see if it's any better. It's Probably not, but see if the reception's improved. Yeah, it still looks pretty bad. Okay, so you guys are ahead of me. So, and that's the end of the third quarter. Seahawks up 30-17, a mere 13 points, but Seattle on the move. We'll be back for the fourth quarter action. The score here would be pretty awesome. All right, let me dare I try to go back to Discord. I haven't talked since the half. Okay. Discord. Who we got? Henry, Jade. Oh, Richard's in here. What's up, Richard? Good to see you, man. Well, interesting game we have here. Closer than I think any of us expected, but at least we're still up a couple touchdowns. But you just never know, right? But how about JSN? Can't say enough about JSN. Breaking the single season record with how many games to go? We saw 6 games to go. I mean, that's just crazy.
Yeah, I think all that's left for him is 200 yards on the game.
Yeah, he's gotten what's his single game high, like 160 or 180 or something like that. So it'd be pretty cool if he can get. I wouldn't mind seeing him get another touchdown and break the 200 mark. That would be pretty awesome. That would be a nice little feather in his cap.
It's been solid.
Yeah, it's we're entering that stretch of the year where we have several games now where Seattle's in a pretty good spot here. Here's the season, right? We are here, Tennessee. Again, at Minnesota this coming Sunday at home. Then we take on Atlanta. That was a game I thought I was going to go to, but it didn't work out. That's at Atlanta. Then home against Indy, which is going to be a challenging one. Then the big showdown, the rematch with LA, prime time on a Thursday night. That one's huge. Carolina suddenly looking like a team that is going to be pretty formidable. Then, of course, we have the 49ers who are just tough to get rid of. So I feel like it's like, yes, should win that one. Should win that one. Tough game. Tougher than expected. And always a tough game, especially in San Francisco. So nothing easy, but the next couple weeks should be good. Okay, here we go. Back to the game. Darnold to throw. What the hell? Oh, my God. That should have been intercepted. Oh, my God. What? That was not good. That was almost a Sam Darnold special. No receiver in the area. Oh, he got hit. He got hit as the ball's coming in, and that guy could have picked it off. It was just floating out there. I mean, that could have been one of those plays that changed the whole feel of the game. Nothing, no more like that. Ball to 47-yard line, 48. Handoff. K9 up the middle, dancing around. Wow, how did he get that through? Got about 7, and it's going to be 3rd and 3. This is a huge down right here. If we can get this, keeps the drive alive. If we don't, do you go for it short or do you kick it and not risk giving them a short field? The old debate. Seems like these days everybody's going for it now. Everyone loves to go for it in 4th down. And sometimes it costs you. Ask the Lions about that, about the last game. 3rd and 3. JSN on the right side. We got trips on the left. Snap, handoff, K9. Oh, God, K9. Get her on the corner, please. Get her on the corner, please. Nope, he ain't going to do it. He lost a yard. Tried to bounce. He meant to go right. Tried to take it left, which he loves to do in changing directions. But if you don't get her on the edge, you lose yards. Oh, there's nobody there. There's no room because the nose tackle or the tackle just got right in his face. Good job protecting the football with 2 hands. But now, are they going to kick? Are they going for it? 4th and 3 still. They are going for it. Oh, God. This is kind of important right here. Empty backfield. They got to get to the 38-yard line for a first down and a timeout. No, timeout called because the clock was running to 0. Seattle was slow getting their play in, so had to burn a timeout. That's never good. Burn out your timeouts unnecessarily. I should not even be nervous in this game. Yet here we are, nervous. Let me see if it's oops. All right, they're going for it again. Trips on the right, Shaheed single on the left, and now JSN and Barner switch places to make it 3 right, 2 left. Darnold to throw. Come on, JSN, be the man. Darnold looking. Oh, God! He's sacked at the 46. This is the risk when you go for it. Everyone loves to go for it. When you don't get it, big consequences. This is as bad as a turnover here. Oh, he took his little pouch off. Ripped off his little Seahawks hand warming thing. So now the Titans get the ball at their own 46 with a chance to make this a 1-score game if they can put up a touchdown here. And not just a 1-score game, a 6-point game if they put a touchdown and an extra point in here. What the heck are we? How the heck are we? Is this a close game? Well, some of that is field goals when we should have had touchdowns. Some of that is a bad punt return coverage team. Some of that is the defense giving up a touchdown there, even though they dominated the rest of the stats for the third quarter. I'm going to try to see if my other... Ever since I switched to Fubo, everything's gone south on me. Let's see here. Let me try checking if they... Let's see if it's any better. And 13 still looks pretty still looks pretty bad. What the heck, man? It's always something. Oh, man. Seriously? Now defense needs to make a play here. See, that's... The Discord link doesn't work for me, really? Let's see. It works for most people. Here, I'm going to put it directly. Here's the Discord link in the chat. Believe it! Can we get Justin Britt at center already? And again, sucks that we have injuries on the offensive line. We have had this habit of this third quarter being like, the second half, the third quarter in particular, but, we are in the fourth quarter now, but the third quarter often being the problem area. So defense got to rise up and do something here. 46-yard line, snap, Ward to throw. Looking, throws, sidearm complete to the tight end. He gets about 4 to the 50. Tackled immediately. They've been pretty clutch in this game. They definitely don't look like the worst team in the NFL today. And, it's not like college where you put two teams that, one is clearly ranked way higher. You kind of see it play out the way you expect it to. But NFL, it's not always quite as lopsided as their record will show sometimes. Handoff up the middle. He's going to get stopped short of the line to gain. It'll be 3rd and 1. Tackled by Eamon Worry. 12 and a half minutes left. It's 2-score game. Seattle with 30 points. You'd think, oh, if they score 30 against the Titans, this is a runaway game. Nope. I agree. Hands up defense. If you can't get to them, put your hands up and block the passing lanes. 12 minutes left. Big play right here. An offset eye. Ward under center snap. It's going to hand off. Left side. Oh, yeah! Leo Williams had him in the backfield. He was able to escape and get back to the original line of scrimmage instead of avoided a tackle for loss. But now the Titans have to make a decision. It looks like there's no hesitation. They're going to go for it. That was great penetration by Williams. But the running back, Pollard, did a good job of jumping ahead right before he went down to gain back a couple of yards that he lost. So it's not 3rd and 3, but only 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1. Big play right here, and a timeout called by Tennessee. They're first, so they got 2 timeouts remaining. So we're in the last minute and a half of this game. Well, these are not boring. Let's see, what else we got here? What are the score updates? Thank you, Alina. Oh, Chiefs only down a field goal now. Good one. Giants over the Lions by 3. Who saw that coming? Bears over Pittsburgh. I guess that's not surprising. Aaron Rodgers out with a wrist injury. Patriots over Cincinnati by a touchdown at the moment. Green Bay dominating Minnesota. Minnesota just not what they were a year ago. Chiefs trying to tie or take the lead against Indy. And Baltimore over the Jets. 20-10. Here we go. Crucial play, 4th and 1. Looks like a tush push type of thing. I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it. Oh no, he did not. Do not give him that spot. He should be short, but that looks like the spot's going to give it to him. Oh, it is a 1st down. No way. He looks short. Where did he get it? I don't think he got it. You know what's dumb about the new 1st down electronic tracking system? I'll talk about that in a second. Oh, you're going to challenge it. I don't think he got there because I think he got to the yard marker, but the line to gain, at least according to the screen, is past that yard marker. But here's what's dumb about, they have this electronic system, which is stupid in my mind, the way that it's designed to work. You're thinking, yeah, they got to have a better method for spotting the ball and measuring for 1st downs. But the thing is, the measuring system only measures where the ball is spotted. So the electronics and all this fancy stuff that they have is not helping spot the ball. The ref still spots the ball, and then it just does the measuring for you. But to me, the part that is the issue is where's the actual ball being spotted. That's where the electronics or whatever they have should be able to figure it out and not rely on humans and their eyes to determine where to put it. Because once the ball has been spotted, well, that's easy to measure it. That's not the problem, because you have the chains, and yeah, even as old as that is, where the weakness is where the official decided to mark the spot. So once the official has marked the spot, you don't need electronics to help figure out where it is in relation to the 1st down marker. The spot has already been determined by the official using his best judgment, his eyes, and sometimes they don't see it. So what they need to have is where the refs don't spot it, the electronics say this is where the mark is. This is where our high-tech gadgetry and cameras and triangulations have determined the spot. The ball got to this point. We didn't need to use the human's eyeball to determine it. So it's kind of ass backwards technology solving the wrong thing. It needs to solve the spot, not the measurement after the spot. Because once it's been spotted, that part's easy. I don't know if we're going to win this one. We have to has got to be better than what this current, because the ruling on the field is a first down. To my eye, they didn't get there. But will it be enough? And this is a risk of a timeout. We would be down to one timeout here if we don't get this one. He's short, but the refs are going to give it to him, says the Spooks. A tracker on the ball would fix it. Yeah, you know, like you got all these. Now, you can't put stuff that's going to alter the ball because it has to spin and everything like that. But you think with all these air tags and all that kind of technology, they can easily put some tiny little thing that is at the tip of each ball or whatever, you know, that when it just has some real-time tracking information so that with all these analytics and all this AWS and all that crap, that when they can see on some kind of grid that the ball has a blips and it just shows you exactly, like, here's the 30-yard, here's the line to gain, and the blip never got past that point. Didn't get it. So it's a first down. We lost the timeout. Had a bad feeling, too. Royale with cheese. Great. So now the ball's at the Seattle 44-yard line, down to one timeout, 10:51 left in this game, and a touchdown here is going to suddenly make this a very, 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 very scary situation against the worst team in the NFL. What the hell? We need a turnover, a sack right here. He's going to throw. Rolls right. Looking, and he's outs it to the running back, and he only gains 2 yards. Maybe 1. Whew. He had all kinds of time. I don't think he got it. They showed the replay again. I still don't think he got it. They need to have a better, if they're going to use technology and all that stuff, they have a better way to spot the football. I think that failed in that time. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Motion them from behind the quarterback, number 17. Ward to throw. Steps up, swings it to the running back on the left side, to the 40. Spin move, that doesn't do any good. Ends up getting 4 on the play, maybe 5. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Woolen with a nice tackle out in open space. That was the spin move that didn't work. He like spun into the guy. Analytics and stuff. Yeah, that's the technical term. Rainerman, I still stand by my 40-point prediction. Seahawks may get an interception, a touchdown, and a field goal. Dude, he was so short, it's not even funny. I agree. I mean, usually I'm the first one to kind of say, yeah, no, he got it, but that looked short. It wasn't like he stuck the ball out. I don't think that ever happened, you know, when you sometimes get that little push. Ward to throw. Looking. Rolls right. Got DeMarcus Lawrence in his face. Stay on him. No, he let him outside. He's going to have to throws it. Oh, God, he's wide open. How? How was he wide open in the middle of the field? He was almost out of bounds, and he got left out of bounds. I mean, left alone. Cam Ward was almost out of bounds on the sideline. Had DeMarcus Lawrence in his face, but then he let him get outside. He scrambles, pushed out of bounds. He throws it at the last second and hits the receiver at the 25-yard line. Unbelievable. Throwing back against the grain, and somehow he was wide open. Trips left, 1 to the right. Changing the play with 5 seconds on the play clock. 3 seconds, 2, 1. You got to snap it now. He does. Handoff up the middle. Get him! 2, 3. What? He got 4 out of that? That was a hell of a play by Ward, though. I mean, he's just basically just diving out of bounds on contact, and somehow 87 even worries on him, and then he let him get out because he came forward. It's a scramble drill. Everyone's running all over the place like a chicken with their head cut off. 8 minutes left in the game. This is a big play here. If they don't score the touchdown, Seahawks in a prime position to win. They got to keep him out of the end zone. This is really crucial because the time is ticking, and both teams are only have 2 for them, 1 for us on the timeout. Snap. Ward throws, crossing. He's going to be tackled short of the line to gain, out of bounds. 3rd and 2. This Restrepo is pretty good. out of Miami. Oh, it's a holding call. Thank you. Whew. About time. The Titans hadn't had a penalty in a while. It's like, hey, what happened to that? Let's see. How's my reception? Is this still crappy? Yeah, still pretty crappy. 7 minutes and 19 seconds left. 30-17 Seattle. 2nd and 17, ball at the 31-yard line. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Ward the snap. Looking. And under pressure. And he goes down. Sacked. For about a 5 or 6 yard loss. It was going to be 3rd and about 23. Woo, we needed that. Derek Hall leading the charge. Well, Eamon Ward on the blitz. But, oh, it was Derek Hall just kind of snuck in on the right tackle. He gets him by, he's falling backwards on his back, but Derek Hall just had him by the big paw, holding onto the front of his jersey, just like, I ain't letting you go. (30-17), 3rd and 21, ball way back at the 35-yard line. Come on, Seattle, don't let them get this back. Ward steps up, throws, fires, incomplete with Witherspoon and Kobe Bryant on the pass defense. No flags, please. Nope, no flags. 4th and 21. I guess they got to settle for a field goal. Ooh, Witherspoon was right on his back, but they didn't throw the flag. I mean, that's good coverage. I mean, you can be on the guy's back. You just can't, like wrap the arm around or, make contact. They're going to go for it. What the hell? They're going for a 4th and 21. You better get this stop, sucker. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, just gets the snap in time. He's under pressure. Come on, get him. No! 30 to get him. Oh my God. Woo! Got it out to the number 84. And he started running down the field, but leaped over a guy, and then he finally got tackled short of the line to gain. And they will be short. And Seattle will take over on downs. It was just a little flip pass to number 84. He leaps over a man. And he, luckily, because of the yard to go, he could not get there in time. And that Seattle will take over with 6:11 left. This game was supposed to be a boring blowout. Closer to the score than I thought. I said 30-24, right? 31-24 or something. If they had scored a touchdown, I would have been right on the money on my score. Holy crap. All right, Darnold, just don't do anything, I formation. Darnold under center with Shaheed split left. Hand off to Charbonnet, nothing. Made it barely back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. In the later game tonight, we got Tampa Bay at Los Angeles. We're all Tampa Bay fans for the primetime Sunday night game tonight. And then tomorrow, on primetime Monday night game, the Carolina against San Francisco, we're all Carolina fans. So we're all cheering for those teams down in the southeast. Go Tampa Bay, go Carolina. 3 receivers on the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield. 5.5. Oh, now K9 comes back around to the right side. Swings it to K9. God, there's nothing. He's going to lose 5. What the F, bro? 3rd and 15, make it 3rd and 14, but the clock runs. What's happening here? Why did the clock stop? Somebody call a timeout? What's up? A penalty? What's happening? Why does the clock stop? Marcus says, stop throwing to JSN. Look what happened. The Vegas line is 13.5. Those guys tend to know what they're talking about. Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? 13.5, and they're up by 13. That's crazy. still don't know what happened. They did call a timeout, so they're trying to preserve as much clock as possible here, knowing that they're in a highly likely position to get the ball back after this play. 3rd and 14 is a tough down and distance to get. And of course, you don't want to put the ball in harm's way here and give them an easy field position. You want to. This might be a draw. Nope, he's going to throw. Darnold steps up, throws. God, that was intended for Cup, but way off target. Bad about that is it stops the clock. 5:59 would have actually gone for the draw play. 5:15 left with the incomplete pass, so we have to kick anyway, and the clock doesn't run. We could have burned off another minute if we could have kept the clock rolling, but as it is, 2-touchdown lead. I mean, the odds are still well in Seattle's favor, given the time now, but still. Let's see what is. Do they have that whole win probability thing? Win probability right now is pretty high in Seattle's favor. Dixon to kick. Come on, make this a boomer. Make this a boomer. Don't let him get fair catch. Caught at the 38-yard line. So with 5:08 left, the Titans down 2 touchdowns. You have to score, try to get the ball back and score again. Seattle, of course, will try to keep any of that happening. Seattle with a 96.9% win probability, according to Yahoo Sports. Gino Darnold is not a second-half QB, says Jason Wolf. If you miss 16-31, we're so bad, suddenly super out of sync with Cup. Man, it wasn't like we were in sync. He got like 1 catch. All right, Titans. Ward to throw. Rolls right. He's got a man in his face. He's got to throw that away. And he does. Good pressure by the front 4. 2nd and 10 with 5:02 left in the game. We're really missing Torrey Horton. And unfortunately, he is on IR for 4 weeks. So we're not going to see him for a while. I don't think he'll even be available for the Rams game, unfortunately. Maybe back in time for the Carolina game, if he's healthy by then. I hope that's not a sign of his injury tendencies. Cam to throw. Looking. Swings it to the running back. Come on! Oh, he's lucky he didn't catch that ball. Drake Thomas was right in his face. If he caught it, he would have lost like 8 yards. And the clock would have kept running. So it was actually a better decision by the running back not to catch that football. 3rd and 10 with the clock stopped at 4:57. Horton's injured. He's been injured, actually. But they put him on IR today or this week. So he's out for 4 weeks minimum. 3rd and 10. Suddenly the odds are even more in our favor here. Just don't do anything stupid. Going to throw. Middle of the field, 84, and he's tackled well short of the line again at the 44-yard line. It'll be 4th and 6. They will, of course, go for it. 4th and 4? How's it 4th and 4? I think 4th and 6. This is kind of 4-down territory every possession now for the Titans. Marcus says, I predicted 30-17, believe it or not. That's a pretty good guess. 4th down and 4. Yes, it is. Snap. Ward to throw. Slant. Complete. Tackled at the 35 on Josh Jobe coverage. That's a 1st down. 10 yards. And the drive continues. Oh, he's hurt, though. 11 is hobbling around, the one who caught the football. Oh, that's an NJSN type route. Go out to in. He's limping, though. He is not good. 46-yard line of Seattle. 3:15 counting. 1st and 10. Snap. Ward to throw. Hits. Ooh! Is that caught? It was caught somehow. Witherspoon diving. I guess he was never tackled. Moyamafe finally jumps on him after he sits there thinking, I'm not down yet. Trying to get up and run. Witherspoon had dove to try to get the football. Somehow it got underneath him. Oh, no, he's down. Oh, isn't he? I think he's down. He had a hand on him, so he would be down. He would have been down anyway. 2nd and 7. 3:18 and counting in the game. Trips left, one right. Ward to throw. Looking. Rolls right. DeMarcus Lawrence on him, throws. That's batted in the air. Incomplete. That was right for a potential interception. 3rd and 7. Clock stops with 3:07 left. They're getting good pressure up front. Lawrence is always in there. And Boyamafe applied the final pressure that made that ball pop into the air. And ooh, somebody lost his head too. And now we got an offensive lineman for the Titans down, holding an ankle, it looks like. Lloyd Cushenberry, center, actually is down. So they're going to have to put a backup center in here real quick. So Ward gets some practice snaps with him, as they got to get a quick, get a few of these shotgun snaps warmed up. Dude was like, I wasn't even thinking I was going to play today. Norb predicted a win, so I'm going with him. A win is a win, no matter how ugly or pretty. I haven't been that accurate on my games this year, but my total record is very close to what our record is. Let me see. I think it's really close. I might be off by like one game. Let's see. Third and 7. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Motion 85 to the right side and back again to the left. Snap. Ward will throw. Looking. Under pressure. Rolls to the right. He's got Byron Murphy chasing him. And he will just throw it away as he's flushed out of bounds. 4th and 7. Avoids the sack. Good pressure again. They will, of course, go for it. All right, the 4th and 7. This is kind of the game here. If they don't convert this, the game's pretty much over. 3 receivers right or left, 1 to the right. Ward in the gun with a single setback. Snap. Looking to the left, steps up. Come on, get him! Oh, he breaks free and he gets the first down. Scrambles to the 31. Thomas with the tackle just barely escaped the diving tackle behind the line of scrimmage, but he gets just enough to get the first down. Who did he escape the tackle from? It was DeMarcus Lawrence diving at his ankles. He just didn't quite get him. So this drive stays alive with 2:36 left in the game. Ball at the 32-yard line. Ward to throw. In the middle of the field, incomplete. Clock stops at 2:23, 2nd and 10. So I was just checking my predictions. So I had predicted after last week we would be 6-4 based on my music video prediction. We ended up 7-3. So like I said, I'm a game off in totality. Now if we win this game, here we go. 2nd and 10. Snap. Ward to throw. Pocket collapsing. Hits the running back for the screen. Tackled by Woolen after about a 5-yard gain. And this will probably take us to the 2-minute warning. It will. Or can they get off one more play? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They will not. 2-minute warning. So 2-minute warning in effect. So Seattle, pretty good spot here. Just because the time just keeps seeping away. All right, so what I had here was I said after the Rams game we would be 6-4. We ended up 7-3. Now let's presume that we win this game. That would make my prediction 7-4, and the Seahawks 8-3. So the Seahawks are actually doing better than I expected to at this point. Now here's the thing. Just a little sneak peek. In case you watched my video, you already see this already. So I actually predicted the Seahawks to win the next 5 games. So I had them winning. Let me just break this down. So I actually have the Seahawks winning today, which we are on our way to doing so, as long as they don't blow it. And then I have them winning at home against the Vikings. I have them winning on the road against Atlanta. I have them winning at home against Indianapolis. And in this crucial one, I have them winning against the Rams prime time and winning against Carolina. And then I have them losing this game. But I had predicted that we would win the first one. So I need them to flip that script. So I had them finishing 12-5. Now, if the Seahawks do what I think they would do, and if they do exactly what I do, they would finish 13-4. If they do basically win the next, including today, 6 games, and then lose the finale to the 49ers. I think the Seahawks will win. They could win out. I think they could win out and they could finish 14-3. But the games that are going to be harder than I predicted initially, the Colts game is going to be tougher than I originally thought. The Rams game, of course, is going to be tough. And the Panthers game, which I thought was going to be like a blowout. Panthers suddenly becoming a little bit more of a formidable team. And then the 49ers, hard to tell where the 49ers are going to be at. They've been without Brock Purdy. They won pretty big last week. And then, they're not getting certain guys back, but they're getting potentially some of their hurt guys back. So that last game against 49ers away, that game could really ultimately become one of those games that it could decide the division. If we beat the Rams, that would kind of even us out. And then it's going to be how the rest of the record goes for the division. So anyway, of course, every game counts, but this one first. 3rd down and 5. It's 4-down territory, so 2 minute coming out of the 2-minute warning. 3rd down and 5, ball at the 27-yard line. 2 receivers on the right and 1 to the left. Make it 2 receivers right. Ward to throw. Throws right sideline. Way overshot him. Nobody near that ball. Intended receiver was Dyke number 17, but not even close. 4th and 5. Cam Ward's interesting. He definitely has a scramble ability. I'm not sure about his accuracy because sometimes he is way off. Then again, Darnold has some off throws too. But Ward seems like he kind of reminds me of a little Russell Wilson-esque. He makes his best throws when he's scrambling and on the run. Like when things are falling apart around him and he's running out of his pocket, he makes a lot of stuff happen. 4th and 5, snap. Looking. He rolls right. Man in his face. Hits it to the number 2 at the 30-yard line. God dang it. Gets the first down at the 19. Make it the 18. Again, scrambling out. Hits his escape route receiver on the right side. And still alive. But it's 1:33 left. 1st and 10. Ward to throw. Looking. He's under pressure. There's a hold. They didn't call it. 20-yard line as he throws to number 2. Still alive. Finally knocked down by Byron Murphy after a gain of about 5. As the clock continues to run, it's a minute 15 left. And then Slimmer for the 199 Super Chat. Thank you very much. Ball at the 13-yard line. They're knocking on the door, though. Clock runs. We're inside a minute now. Taking a long time here. Down 2 touchdowns. Snap. Ward looking to throw. Fires. Middle of field. Caught. But he's stopped at the 2. So they're knocking on the door. 45 seconds. The clock is still running. They're taking their sweet time. They got to still score 2 touchdowns here. 1st and goal. Are they going to call a timeout? I think they are. That was a good throw that time. Drake was sitting on it, but 87 had a route that just took him just beyond the coverage in the zone and found the hole. But they stopped him short. I mean, if he scored there, that would have been a huge play for the Titans time-wise. But as it is, they did not get in. So more precious ticks came off the clock. So they have no more timeouts left. 47 seconds left. And still down 2 touchdowns. So the Seahawks would really help themselves out and they get one stop here because that would basically really make the clock drain out. A stop here would be huge, especially if they try to run it in. Ward rolls right, throws, touchdown. Now that was too easy. So onside kick coming. It's not over yet. It comes down to an onside kick. That was too easy. Just a little crossing route on the right side. And all the traffic of chaos left that wide open. God, this score is I almost got this right. My score might be completely accurate. Damn. Kick is up and good. So Seattle is up by 6. 43 seconds left, so we know the onside kick is coming. This is crazy. I did not think it was going to be this close. I even said, in my prediction, I got this almost exactly right. And then I said, oh, but it's not even going to be this close. Maybe that was my mistake. I got too cocky. Started drinking my own Kool-Aid too soon. I'm going to see what I said. What did I say? Did I indeed say that? I'm just checking my actual score prediction that I put down here. I said 31-24 in my music prediction video. My God. And I thought that was like, no way. After the fact, no way it's going to be that close. No way till we give up 24 points to the worst team in the NFL. All right. End the game right here, please. All right. This is the game. Hands team out here. We know how hard it is to get an onside kick. Please. Just somebody get their hand on it and end this thing. Kick. It's a bouncer. Nope. Touched it too soon. That'll be Seattle's ball. It did not go 10 yards when the Titans touched it. I'm glad Seattle didn't touch it. They were smart not to touch it. Unless Seattle touched it. Did we touch it? Oh, please don't say we touched that ball at 7 yards in. Don't say we were that dumb. That'd be the only way. If we touched it, it was a live ball. But if it's the Titans were the first one to touch it, it's illegal touching, then Seattle takes over. It looked like, to my eye, it was all Titans. Here's the replay. Ooch is the closest. Oh, God. Oh, no, that's a Titans touch. Okay, we're good. The game is over. The game's over. Game's over. Unnecessarily close. That's a lot of points to give up to Tennessee, but 7 of that was on a punt. A little disappointed the defense gave up that many. 17 points. But there you go. Victory formation. Seattle will get the win. All right, let me just chat real quick with now that this game is coming to an end. Let me just get a quick couple thoughts from the Discord. as we wrap this baby up. Kind of an ugly win, but ugly win better than a pretty loss, I would say. All right, let's go to the Discord. Let's get some final thoughts from everybody. Okay. Henry, thoughts on the game? We got the win. That's right. Wins win. We don't care what it is. Whether it's last place team, first place team, a win still counts the same. How do you feel getting that win?
Yeah, it's as you said, unnecessarily close.
Yeah.
Could have won by more if we'd converted a few of those red zone possessions to touchdowns. But yeah, wins the win.
Overtime for Giants and the Lions, by the way. Okay. Yeah. But you know what? And we didn't, no turnovers, right? We never turned the ball over.
Oh my God.
That's something. That's positive. That's
Lions
positive.
are in overtime.
Darnold did his best to try to do it. I'd say 3 times he put the ball into harm's way. That easily could have been intercepted, but fortunately we did not. Let's get Jade's. Actually, let's get this guy. We haven't seen this guy. Who's the guy with the green screen in the background? Who's this?
Okay.
What's your name?
Inman?
Yeah. What is it?
Inman.
Inman? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to me. Where are you from?
I'm actually from Houston.
Houston. Okay. And are you a Seahawks fan? Is that why you're here?
Well, I do support the different teams. I do support the Seahawks as well, besides my home team, but I do support both teams, the Seahawks or the Texans.
Okay, so you're a Texans fan first.
Yes.
Who also supports the Seahawks.
Yeah, if the Texans doesn't play on Sundays.
So when we played the Monday night that game, how I assume you were rooting for Texans first, right?
Yeah, either one.
Okay.
Just like I support you guys for.
Okay. So why do you have a soft spot for the Seahawks? Because I've never understood people who have fans of more than one team. Because I'm like one team, that's it. The only other team I root for is the team that helps my team. How do you have a soft spot for the Seahawks? Where does that come from?
You know what, Norb? That's actually a great question. I kind of have about a 50 with the Seahawks and 50 with the Texans. That's what I feel like. That's my soft spot.
Yeah. Why though? Why Seattle?
Well, that's what because I do have a friend from Seattle, and then I kind of support them for them, and then also they do have a Super Bowl. Congratulations, Seahawks. And also, if they don't play, my home team doesn't play on Sundays, that's why I support the Seahawks.
Okay. All right. Well, then this was a good week for you because your Texans won pretty well against the Bills the other night, and then the Seahawks got a win. So it's a win-win. We like that.
Yeah, WW.
Okay. All right.
Congratulations, Norb.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Let me go get. We haven't talked to. It's been a while, bro. How you doing? How you been?
I've been good. I've been busy with college. It's college. What do you expect?
Yeah, I bet.
College is kicking my butt right now.
Okay.
This shouldn't have been close. This shouldn't have been this close at all. I was watching the game preview on Wednesday. They were saying, "Oh, we're gonna dominate this game by 20."
Yeah. But you know what? I don't think you have to complain about that. So who cares? If it's not like college where you have to vote on, how the win was to sort of, we don't think they deserve to be ranked number 2 because they didn't blow out this team. Yeah, still the win is a win. Looking at the positives, JSN breaking the record. Darnold didn't throw any interceptions. Defense could have played a little bit better, giving up a lot of plays, but you got enough stops to get it done.
But good news is that the Vikings lost 23-6 earlier today, so that helps us a lot next week. So J.J. McCarthy did not play well. He ended 87 yards.
Hopefully that'll carry over.
Yards.
Yeah. Well, now we're all Carolina and Tampa Bay fans for the next 2 days. Uh-oh. Lions are going to win this OT. He's gone. He's off to the races. That's it. Lions win. Oh, my goodness. And a breakaway touchdown, the second play of the overtime period. Wow. Not that I ever thought the Lions should have won. But see, even this game, right? I think anybody was looking at this. I don't know what the prediction was. The 2-9 Giants team going against the 6-4 Lions. Probably never thought this was going to go to overtime, and here they are.
But yeah, these games are kind of close right now. So hopefully the Colts win because the Colts look really good.
Yeah, I know. That's going to be a tough game. Tougher than I expected.
That will be tough. If we stop Daniel Jones, then we should be fine.
Okay, so a quick prediction about next week. Are you feeling good about our home game against the Vikings? You think that's going to be a good one for us?
If we can
the
stop,
Vikings are sitting last.
Hold on, Jade. I'm going to get to you in a second. Go ahead and finish up your thought.
I'll say this: if we can stop J.J. McCarthy like the Packers did today, I think we should probably dominate this game. I'm going to say the score is going to be 31-17. Sam Darnold throwing 2 touchdowns. JSN with 2 touchdowns. Kenneth Walker with 3 touchdowns. Rushing drive.
Okay. All right. Let's see. All right, Jade. Let's get to you. Post-game thoughts on this win, and then look ahead to next week.
Oh my God. I mean, it was amazing to beat them. They got a 1-10 record, but it was kind of ugly at the same time. But Canines having a healthy season.
He was questionable heading into the game.
Oh God, the injuries were just.
Oh, the injury! I'm just glad Gray's able to play. Oh, let me stand corrected. I forgot. I think there's a new overtime rule. So if you score a touchdown in the overtime period, the other team still gets a chance, right? It's not like before where it was like, I forgot. I was like, it's over. I forgot they still get another chance to answer. It's not sudden death
Teams
anymore.
get possession of the ball.
But the chances are pretty high in the Lions' favor. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Jade. I was like, why are they walking off the field? Like, oh, it's not over yet.
Yeah. I'll also get to celebrate with this stuff.
Cotton candy, Sour Patch, and Razzles. Is this like leftover stuff from this leftover candy from Halloween, or what is this?
No. Yeah, I think this game honestly just went pretty well. I think JSN kind of smacking DK's record off the book was just pretty funny.
Pretty fitting considering the debate last year.
Don't forget to anybody that's a hockey fan tonight for the Kraken. We're taking on the Islanders tonight in their stadium, and then we're coming home. So hopefully, we get our other goalie back, and then we get the other 2 guys back because we can't be a mess right now.
Right. All right. Your prediction for next week's game against the Vikings? How optimistic are you? Home team.
1. I think we're going to destroy them. Let the Vikes get conquered. Because I remember that from one of your old prediction videos. It's time for the Vikes to get conquered.
I don't think we did, though.
For me being in Minnesota, I feel like you should come over to me, Norb, for me being in Minnesota.
Oh, I will go to you.
I can't stand
Is that
AJ
Lux?
McCarthy.
Was that Lux?
Dude, the Vikings are just...
Yeah.
The Vikings have definitely had an off season. I know. Oh, I want to get your take on this because I know there have been a lot of people, Vikings fans, who have talked about how they have buyer's remorse or trader's remorse for not bringing Sam Darnold back for this year.
Yeah.
Maybe not after the Rams game last week. But, but let's get your.
The Vikings are now 5, not 5. They're 4-8. So, and they're the laughing stock in their division. Because what's really shocking is how the Bears are leading the division, and the Vikings are just sitting at the last place.
Yeah. Oh, Lena said, this is a great early birthday present. Go Hawks. Also glad the Huskies won. Funny that fake injury of the UCLA player. I don't remember that. I was watching. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, I only watched the first part, and then I didn't see the rest of the game, so I missed that part. What happened to our Vikings guy? What happened to Lux? I thought he was going to talk. Oh, well.
No, he's still here. He's probably.
I know, but he went to the bathroom or something.
Seattle did really amazing. The defense, the O-line.
A little bit to close it out, but
no missed field goals because I'm
Jason
still
Myers,
mad about the Rams game.
I know. We needed to get.
Yeah.
But that punt, that 1 in a million punt that they jammed us down to the 1 yard line, or 1 inch line. If they don't get that kick, I think we win that game.
Just the message to my man if he's watching this. I'm coming for you. You can't stay in there forever. I will get my revenge on your little Rams, and you're going to be stew.
That's on Thursday Night Football. Don't forget that.
It's going to be Thursday Night Football against it's going to be Amazon Thursday Night Football against the Rams when they come to our house.
Yeah.
And that's going to be pretty much the division. If we want the division, we're going to have to win that game.
And we got to beat the 49ers.
And we have to beat the Niners too. But but the Rams are the bigger problem.
Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy sucks.
I want to say that too, but he did pretty good last week. I mean, I didn't really watch the game. They blew him out.
It was dominant. But I'll say this: if we can beat the Vikings, I don't know who I think we played the Falcons right after.
We play the Falcons. We fight Vikings next week, and the Falcons right after that. It's very likely we can win the next 2 games after this. We were supposed to win this game. Yeah. We can definitely win next week. This final play, Winston is going to run for the first down. They're still alive, I guess.
I think but the Rams against Buccaneers is going to be a good game. I think the Buccaneers should win that game. So I mean, you don't have Bucky Irving. So I think I think so. Yeah. I mean, Baker Mayfield's playing like MVP right now, so it's going to be a good game.
Yeah. The Buccaneers they were red hot in the beginning, especially like when they played us, and then they had a few bumps along the way. But the Rams are pretty solid. They're playing at home too. The Rams are so.
Yeah. If we could have beat the Buccaneers, that could be fine. But what do you expect? Speaking of Mayfield, we couldn't stop them the whole game. So.
Well, the good thing is for all the 3 wins that we've had this year, every single one of them came down to the last second. We were always in every single game. We should have beat the 49ers, that fluky fumble, then the fluky interception to end the Buccaneers game. And then, we were within a couple feet of of beating the Rams. Oh, what a catch. Wow, what a catch. What a catch by number 84, Johnson of the Giants, fighting to stay alive. That was a heck of a catch.
Mom, you want your
1,
Twix?
2. Oh, that's impressive. That's an impressive game right there. Wow. Giants not going away quietly in Detroit. Well,
Browns up 7-0 on the Raiders.
Dude.
If the Buccaneers and the Panthers could both get wins the next couple days, how awesome would that be?
That would be
Suddenly,
awesome.
we get distance for the Niners, and we will be knotted up with the Rams again. Whew. But I don't know what the rest of this. I haven't really looked at the schedules for those 2 teams. I think they're not that hard.
I can check if you want, dude.
I can check it too. Let's all check it together. Let's see what.
Let's do that. Why not? We won the game tonight. Why not?
Let's look ahead. Something you're not supposed to do. Let's just look ahead.
Why not? Okay.
Let's just see. What the heck? Why not?
I can't even check. What the heck is wrong with the internet, bro?
All right, I'll look at the Rams. You look at the 49ers. All right.
I already got that.
Game isn't until later.
Okay, so the 49ers play the Panthers tomorrow. And it was Monday Night Football. And then they go to Cleveland. Then they come back home to play Tennessee. Then they play the Colts before Christmas. And then after Christmas against the Bears. And then maybe us on January 3rd or 4th.
Oh, you're talking about postseason?
No, right now. Like for this season.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at the Rams. That's 49ers. Correct. Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they got a couple tough ones in there. So, Now the bigger issue, here we go. So, here's the Rams' remaining schedule. Of course, we got tonight, we've got Buccaneers at Rams, Sunday Night Football. Then they play the Panthers in Carolina. Then they play the Cardinals in Arizona. Then the Lions at the Rams. That could be interesting. Then, of course, the Rams come to our house. Then it's Rams-Falcons, and then Cardinals at Rams. So they've got a pretty easy schedule with the exception of the game tonight and the Lions game, and then if you include us in that. The rest of the game is, I see at least, they'll probably beat the Cardinals. They'll probably sweep the Cardinals. They'll beat the Falcons, and they'll probably beat the Panthers. So our best shot is tonight. Buccaneers are definitely the best shot at beating the Panthers, and then, of course, us having to take care of business. So, yeah, man, it's going to be tight. Somewhere we need an upset. We need one of these teams. We need the Cardinals to do something spectacular or the Falcons to do something amazing. Or the Panthers.
If Kyler Murray comes back against that Rams game, I think he could be good there. Like, we don't know, but.
Ooh, look at this. The Giants down to the 30-yard line. First down. Interesting. It's very interesting.
Jay, turn on your camera.
What? Yeah.
Oh, you're cotton candy.
I'm eating it.
Where's ours at? We won today. Hello.
Dude, go bother Zane for it.
You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. Say less.
Oh, you're actually gonna do it. He's gonna kill me. I know it.
Where's my cotton candy at, boy?
Dude, insult the Rams while you're at it too.
I don't. I mean, the game hasn't started yet. I have to wait.
It doesn't matter. Insult his Rams. Well, you can't insult his Dodgers.
Because Adam will kill me.
No, because they won the World Series.
Los Angeles shouldn't be allowed to have this much fun. I mean,
true.
They shouldn't have back-to-back seasons.
Back-to-back
Back-to-back sports.
Damn right, Sticky.
Okay, the Eagles and Cowboys game just started.
Shut up, Nana.
All right, I'm just going to stay. I'm going to stay to the end to see if the Giants can actually pull off sending this to a tie, maybe.
Dude, the Giants suck.
Yeah, well, they're
They
hanging to the
just
lines.
fired
He goes to
their
the
head
oh
coach.
no! He had a guy at the 11-yard line. Jameis Winston overthrew him.
Oh, Adam.
3rd and 7. Poor Russell Wilson. What is going to become of Russ? These guys are wide open too, and he overthrew him.
Just so you guys know, I'm here. Don't worry.
What's up, Quincy? You're good. You're chill.
Quincy is actor from 23. All right, 3rd and 7. We got to watch the rest of this. See what happens with the rest of this Lions-Giants game.
He put ...
3rd and 7 from the 30-yard line. Winston, draw play?
Just say you
Gets
saw
3.
me eating
4th and
cotton
4.
candy.
This is it. Last chance for romance for the Giants.
Oh God, the Giants suck.
They might go with what? 2 and 10.
Don't say definitely win, bad mojo. Did I say definitely win? When did I say definitely
2.
win? What did I say we would definitely win? Which team was that?
Not me. Hey, don't put me.
I don't think there's a definitely win in here.
He said the.
Atlanta? I don't know. After this game, nobody's a sure thing. There is no such thing as a sure thing. That was the worst team. The worst team in the league took us to 1 touchdown. 4th and 5. Here we go. This is the game. Snap it! Winston to throw. Looking under pressure. Steps up. He's gonna go down. That's game. Lions win.
And
of course, Aiden Hutchinson. Aiden Hutchinson with the game-winning sack. Game over.
it is 4th and
He didn't even get to throw the ball. He didn't even get the chance to
always
throw it.
lose. They just fired Brian Dable.
Yeah.
You were right, Mom.
Sad that they get 3 wins last year and we were one of them.
Mom, you don't start for another couple of minutes.
All right, I'm gonna grab some lunch. I'm hungry. Well, it's good chatting with you guys.
Hey, can you get us something real quick?
Yeah, what?
We just don't win. See, I'm trying to celebrate this win for food.
What? Say again? Say that again.
We should get food get food for all of us. Like we all win. Team wins.
Yeah. Right. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate you guys on Discord. All right, and then to everybody else, thanks for watching and hanging this afternoon. It was, well, all the noise aside, Seahawks got it done. Doesn't matter how you slice it, a win this is a win. So, okay, Seattle moves to 8-3, which is just fine. Now we take on the Vikings at home and hopefully get that done. But tonight, it's going to be a fun one to watch. All rooting for Tampa Bay to take down those pesky Rams. All right. Have a good rest of your weekend, everybody. And we'll see y'all soon. Go Hawks, baby. We out of here.